what are you guys doing?
I have a big note that says loot those bodies.
I was about to say,
Bitch.
All right.
So I'm looting, starting with Gretchen.
All right. Roll me an investigation check.
Hey, investigation. Let's see. It's not super great. That's a 12.
On her body, you find a book that has no title on it. It looks like a leather-bound book. Doesn't look like not dark, scary leather or anything. Just looks like a normal leather-bound book. A black handkerchief. And I need to... Hold on. And something that looks... do you know what a censer is?
A censer?
Like a religious...
Yeah, like a religious censer.
Yeah.
It looks like a...
It hangs from the chains and the incense come out of it, the smoke.
Yep.
Okay.
You find those 3 items and 20 gold pieces on her.
Okay. I'm going to try to thumb through the book. Is there anything interesting in there?
I gotta bring up the...
please tell me it's just like her diary.
Wisdom saving throw.
Hold on, I need dice. How much HP do you have? Because this could be bad.
Oh, God. Currently, 28.
Okay, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine, he said.
We just see Sal open a book and like crumple.
This is the last time I read a fucking book.
It was a trap.
You have
I have things. What happens?
do you have 2 5th level spell slots?
No.
No.
Oh my god, why would you even say
Why
that?
did you bring that up?
Why
did you bring that up?
Do you not remember?
You take
You know
22
He shouldn't.
psychic
thing
damage
right now. 22 psychic damage. Okay.
as you open the book and your brain tries to comprehend what's in it, and it slams shut.
Shut it
in your hands.
This reminds me of hell. I hand it to somebody, whoever's closest to me. I just start crying all over again.
You had PTSD flashback.
I just stopped.
So, who do you hand the book to?
I'm holding it out. Whoever will take it from my hands.
I'll take it from his hands.
Okay.
Question. Did I talk to the lady where Keltan was going last
Yes,
session?
you did.
Okay. So she's aware.
Yeah.
What's up with the book?
Do you open it?
No. He said he opened it and it said it reminded him of health, so I'm gonna just take it and hold on to it for a second.
It looks like a leather-bound book. Just normal, like, not, as I said, not spooky or anything. But there are no words on the outside to ascertain what is inside of it.
I take out my book and I look at my book. Did they look similar?
Nope.
Okay.
And I wasn't able to comprehend any of it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Can I do a...
Yeah, I'm just in the fetal position, crying.
Can I see that?
Best day ever.
Be careful with it. I mean,
I will.
Sure.
I will. I hand my greater healing potion to Sal.
It won't heal the scars.
Oh, the internal scars. Okay, I get it. That's how it's like. This is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to heal the
What's
scars.
greater here? Is that 4d4?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I can erase that. I do not own it anymore.
Is it plus anything? 4d4 plus anything?
Plus
or-
four.
Plus 4.
+4. Okay. Ooh, that's rough.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Better than nothing.
I am sorry.
Wait,
I'll bet
You're
back.
not.
Can I do an
Don't
Arcana
apologize.
check on the book and see if I can ascertain any anything from it from just a basic Arcana check?
You can, yes.
Yeah, don't be sorry. I just did what a pickpocket would do. And you did
29.
what a magic book would do.
The book itself is not magical.
Okay. The book itself isn't magical, so I'm guessing the words inside are what actually did the magic. So
Hey, Saal,
Yeah.
did you find anything else?
Here's a handkerchief.
Okay. I'm going to try something that I've never done before.
No, don't do it.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
I'm
do
going to
it,
pull out
do
my
it.
book. And I'm going to cast Identify as
Yeah, I
Ritual.
would say you're gonna make the books make out.
So I'm going to pull out, like, out of my bag. I'm just going to pull out these bifocals.
are you're gonna on the book I'm holding?
No, on the handkerchief.
Oh.
I really hope that you cast this spell and he says it's just a handkerchief.
Me too.
That's what I'm thinking. So
I'm ascertaining that's what it
It's
is,
fine,
but
it's
I don't
fine.
know yet.
You
that's gonna
Do
take a
you-
little
Submit it,
while.
So
That's gonna take a bit. Right?
okay?
I take
It
out a
takes
little
a-
pipe.
It takes a
Put
minute
on
plus
glasses.
67 plus.
Doesn't it take 10 minutes?
Takes
10
10 minutes.
minutes.
It'll take
10
10
minutes,
minutes.
So I
'Cause
start.
it normally takes a minute. To
I
get
start
this,
my
right?
So you start like
I
Sherlock
set up-
Holmes with the pipe. And
I adjust the hat. What do we have here? The stitching around the edges.
Stupid.
This is.
I have no idea why, but I just want to go. Flip that hat off your head.
So what is everyone else doing in this 10-minute time span?
I'm gonna continue working on this book, but I don't want to open it yet. I'm looking at my spells to see if there's anything that can help.
Professor Ironhide is on the case of the mysterious
Right.
handkerchief.
All right, no. Either you're a professor or you're Sherlock Holmes. You're not both.
Yeah, no, I'm
Stop
both.
it.
No, I'm
No,
both.
stop mixing genres. I hate this.
I lean over to Clem like, when did Ironhide become a detective?
Yeah, something about a death god. I don't know.
Is there banana pudding in that book?
It's not banana pudding.
He's
Might be
it's so
because
much
you seem
worse.
horrified.
I don't think he's not even looking at the book, Duke. He's looking at that handkerchief.
Oh,
I
that's
think
right.
that's
yeah.
just a
Look for
handkerchief.
second.
I mean,
That
some
one
weird
didn't
shit
hurt.
comes out of handkerchiefs. I've seen some people do like, illusions, if you will.
That's what. Yeah, I've seen Sal do. Sal used to do it at the bar every Tuesday night.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
imagine some banana pudding
That's a
could come
good
out of a
idea.
handkerchief. That's
I'm
not
gonna do some
completely-
magic. Maybe that'll calm me down a bit.
Duke is enthralled.
All right.
I pull out my own black handkerchief.
I'm just like,
Without actually looking into the book, you are unable to get any other information on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I can do like before opening it, basically.
You like hold it up to a. Nope, that's dumb. I was like, hold it up to like a mirror and
In
like
the-
try to
to
read
the
it
s-
backwards.
To the sun.
Um,
Like, no.
so are you looting any other bodies, or are we just sticking with Gretchen for right now?
Loot all the bodies.
Yeah, I mean, after I do a little bit of magic, I feel like I'm calmed down enough to loot, but I'm not reading any books.
Okay. Who are you looting next?
It sounds like the monk, Beth's character. Why did I just blank out on all of our names?
Clem.
Clem.
That was a scary place.
Yeah. It sounds like Glim was
The
looting, so
book's
you can
taking
go
his
and loot
names.
whoever you want.
I will loot the monk because I'm still offended by what happened last week.
Roll
Ah.
an investigation check.
Oh, why? Can't I roll a dexterity check?
No.
Nope.
Just check her really fast.
Well, I mean, if you roll low on investigation, you'll do just that.
Great. I'm not smart.
I was gonna say, Duke is not a smart man. He knows
10?
when to not put his nose in books.
So you see in her hand the stick that she was trying to snap,
What a weirdo.
and you see a rectangular shaped object in her pocket.
Take it.
She's got a rectangle. Look out!
Put her down.
I take the stick too.
She's already down.
Okay. So the rectangular shaped object is very familiar, as Saal has one.
Oh, Do I?
It's a box of cards.
It is a box of cards.
hey. I know how to use those.
I'm sure.
Pull one out.
Nope. No. Is it
You wanna
like
see a
I don't
magic
trust
trick?
cards in
Shake it.
D&D. I
Shake
don't
it.
trust cards in D&D.
How many does it sound like?
It sounds full.
That could be a deck of cards or a deck of illusions.
Or a deck of
Many things with a full box.
So, she
You're a
knows
full
illusions
box.
too.
Deck
Does
of
it look
illusions
like a
are
deck
cool.
of
Deck of many
cards
things
that-
are terrible.
I've ever seen, having dealt with mini cards in my life.
It's in a. You don't know because it's just. It looks like a generic, fancy box.
You're a fucking ass.
Does it seem like
what do they smell like?
Money.
They smell not musty, but not like fresh.
This smells like a pocket.
Yes. Your questions, Undies.
that was so fucking dumb, but it was so funny. Does it seem like we're like safe now? Because like I felt like there was a lot more people than just like the few of them. Like
There
where's
is a calmness around. You don't feel anything looking at you. Like you don't have that uneasy feeling of like somebody's watching you from anywhere.
I just don't like it. I felt like there was more people.
Ironhide,
Okay.
Has it been 10 minutes?
in just a moment.
Okay.
I found a stick and a box of cards.
I opened
Stitching
the
on this
book.
handkerchief is real nice.
You have at least 2 5th level spell slots, correct?
I have way more than that.
Ooh, look at me.
I am
Yeah,
double
rubbing
checking.
it
I'm
in.
a wizard.
I'm a full
I have spell
spellcaster.
slots.
I didn't
multiclass.
I didn't either, and I don't have a single
I
goddamn spell
have-
slot.
You
You
I
like
open the
hacks.
book.
I've studied for 3 weeks in this game to get all to
Oh,
level
have I.
15.
So have I.
You open the book, and the front page, like, it's a little hazy at first, and then it settles, and it says the inner workings of how to create a flesh golem.
No. Sorry.
Oh,
Gross.
This is a manual of golems of the flesh variety.
Disgusting.
Neato.
So
No. It's gross.
to decipher and use the
I assume they're
manual,
already dead, right?
you must be a spellcaster with at least 2 5th level spell slots. Creature that can't use the manual of golems and attempts to read it takes 66 psychic damage.
Damn.
Damn.
To create the golem, you must spend the time shown on the table working without interruption with the manual at hand and resting no more than 8 hours per day. You must also pay the specified cost to purchase supplies. So for a flesh golem, it's 60 days and 50,000 gold. Once you finish creating the golem, the book is consumed in eldritch flames. The golem becomes animate when the ashes of the manual are sprinkled on it. It is under your control, and it understands and obeys your spoken commands.
Neat.
You want me to send you this text?
I don't have 50,000 gold.
You could someday.
I have 959. Let's go.
Pickle Empire
We
starts
almost there.
paying off.
We should be getting close to some kind of payoff from that pickle investment we made.
Guys,
I feel like at this point the payoff is
it's
not nice.
literally been like a week.
It's been it's been like a month at this point.
One full month. We didn't even have
Long enough
work
to get
is late,
lessons in,
okay?
long enough to get the card set up.
in the middle of war.
You have
I mean,
good
I-
aspirations.
We're probably still another couple months away from harvesting any cucumbers, even in a hydroponic kind of environment.
Yeah. We're a long ways away from our pickle empire.
But once we get that payout,
Once we sell some pickles,
I mean,
once they brine, and then
just think of how many pickles we could be making with like flesh golems working in the warehouse, you know?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, but this book only makes one, right?
They don't need to sleep, right?
Yes,
you
it
make
only
just a
makes
bunch of
one.
little ones instead.
they cost 1,000
Like
gold
10
each.
small
Those are-
ones?
But are we taking away jobs at that point? I feel like there's a trade-off for
Well, okay, what if we just have like a
automated labor.
flesh,
I mean,
a flesh
As
golem
long as we can
taskmaster?
extort it and not have to pay the taxes for the roads.
I'm saying we get
Well,
a flesh golem.
hold on, that's
taskmaster,
already a problem.
tasker who watches
Tired.
over all the workers, keeps them on track.
Jesus
You know,
Christ.
At this point,
Thank you.
Thank you.
your identify spell finishes,
Oh, neat.
and what you have in your hand is a well of many worlds.
What?
neat.
You can just send me the block of text if you want to, and then I will explain it as Ironhide.
No, you explain it
jeez.
now. I don't want to hear that. Sorry. I love you. No.
was later.
I want to explain it as Ironhide. You'll see the block of text over here.
The way Ironhide understands it. That makes sense. Like, he's not going to explain it the way it actually is.
Dude,
No, I'll probably explain it how it is, but it'll just be convoluted and confusing. Because
You might sing it. We don't know.
no, that's not going to happen. I am kind of charismatic now.
Charismatic?
Yep,
Yep.
still not intelligent.
charismatic.
I'm so charismatic, you
Charismatic.
guys, but I'm real dumb.
I mean, that's a thing, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
People love stupid people.
I mean, look at specific political candidates. I'm not
I was
gonna
gonna say
mention
every
them, but-
person from the south.
Well, Sal,
Just
I'm gonna. Well, this is interesting. I immediately start folding it back up, and I look at Sal, and I. This is dangerous.
I don't like this.
So I
You don't
shouldn't
fucking
yeah,
use
no,
it for a magic trick.
No, you should
Sal
not
was
use
almost
this for a
died
magic
looking
trick.
at it.
If you would like to use this for a magic trick, you can use it to open it up to a portal to another plane of existence that I don't know where it'll ever be at the same time. Yeah.
Too
It's
soon.
just random.
Just
Yep.
a random.
Yep.
What if you end up in like a paradise? I mean,
That could
And
be
you can only do
crazy
it
use.
once every potentially 8 days. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's
Like-
right at 8.
That can
one
be
person
useful
can
or
do it every
terrible.
8 days, or like it can only be used every 8 days.
Well, I mean,
Correct. The latter of the
not
two.
for us.
It's still
I mean, it could be if we need to. Well, no, because
If-
it sounds like it's
We
random.
don't know where it goes. Yeah.
we get
It's
escape.
like-
Take it out.
It's like
It could
it's
take
like
it.
check-
Yeah,
it's
I don't
like
want to go
check
back
roulette.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Even
can
like a
take
even like
us
a
to like
10% chance. I
I
don't
can
want to
take
go
us
back.
to the castle or Janjit.
yeah.
No,
This
no.
you open
Or
up.
you can.
Like,
I can, yeah, I can plan us to go
I've
there.
heard of like these type of things, but they're holes that they just open up into a big hole. But this leads up to
sinkhole?
another. No, a portable hole.
So I
Get a
could use
cartoon.
it for a magic trick
No,
once every 8 days.
You might never come
this
back
one,
from it,
The
though.
other one,
No,
yes.
He's saying this one opens up to like a whole other dimension, and you never know what dimension it's
Plane,
gonna open up
plane
to.
of existence.
I don't care. You're arguing semantics right now.
No, but that would be the ultimate magic trick, right? To lay that over something, teleport it to another dimension, and then.
I mean,
Close it back
realistically,
up.
we could go into,
Then they're like, bring it back, and you're like,
Can't do that. I don't know where it went. Do that to a bad guy.
These cards.
okay.
I don't know what they do, but they look fancy.
Should I do the
Why
same?
would they be in this box?
I do a
They would
basic
be
trick with
regular
those?
Cards.
I
I don't know because.
We should hold off before we
I-
touch any more things because that's dangerous.
So what does this stick do? She
Oh.
kept trying to like do something with it. I don't know what.
Break it.
Detective
It's
Ironhide is on.
It's like tiny, like it's a tiny little twig.
This is like
I
a
see the
magic
stick
trick
and I see the
kit
cards.
that we
I
got
need
here.
20 minutes.
You need 20 minutes.
It
Okay,
takes a while.
we'll save the stick for a rainy day, and I like put it behind my ear. This
Did we
probably
loot
isn't a good
everyone?
idea.
so
Does
you
Anybody
anybody
just,
loot
Drider?
Drider?
We
There's
never
still the
we didn't
spider
loot the
lady.
Drider yet.
Nope. and
Yeah, I'll
Keltan's
look
body
into
is
that.
there as well.
Who?
I don't loot him. He's our
Keltan's
friend.
body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just
I
kind of
walk
want to
over
lay him to
to
rest.
the tiefling lady and I squish her head and I stomp on it.
Oh my God.
No.
Her head's already squished. She fell out of the sky, and that's how she died.
Oh yeah,
Forgot about
Yeah.
that.
So you
Yeah,
basically
there's
just
a
like
big old
move
crack in her
brains
skull.
around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search the Drider.
the jar is
Did
officially
she
broken.
go
did
for
she
it.
die and her like legs curled up over her like a dead
She did
That's
not
what I
have a
was thinking
scorpion.
too. Where they shrink to
Or
like
spiders,
a tenth
spiders
yeah,
of
they
the size.
Spiders do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they're all arachnids.
What do-
All right.
She cut her legs off.
True.
She didn't
All right,
have
Saal.
any
Oh,
legs.
that's right. I did cut her legs
Now, did
off.
the legs curl up separately away from the body?
No.
'Cause
I
Yeah, they were all like,
Drider.
She was wearing a leather armor and just has a +2 greatsword. That is all she has on her.
Say great sword?
That's a
Great.
martial weapon, right?
I cannot use that.
Neato.
I hold it around and I just go,
I could.
You are going to hit somebody.
I don't know how to use this.
That's why I said you're going to hit somebody.
I know how to use the shorter ones. Wait. Huh? Oh.
Now, that's
Duke,
a
you want this?
That's a two-handed.
And I hand it up to him like this.
You're handing it to him blade side?
Yep.
All right.
I don't know how this works.
I take it blade side.
His hand is big enough where he just like gently
He just
wraps it around the
the
side.
way
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
He's fine.
Think
All right.
not sharp. You might want to sharpen it.
Would you like some tea? I made some tea while I was identifying this.
No.
Okay. I need 10 more minutes to identify the cards.
So you still have.
I guess I'll keep watch at this point.
10 minutes goes by. It's exactly what you think it is.
It is?
A deck of playing
Wait,
cards.
No.
No,
It
the
is
one
a
that
You
we
sent me
think
the
it
block
is.
is.
text.
Deck of many
okay.
things. Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh god.
so
all
there
right.
could be anything in there.
No.
The problem is,
It could be a boat.
the problem is
many things.
Patch knows better. Ironhide's dumb.
Yeah.
Look,
Well, and none of us actually like.
What's a
Do-
deck of
how
many
much-
things?
have we
I don't
heard
know.
of this before ever? Like, there's
No.
got to
Do
be
you
some
think they're
kind of
good
lore.
things or
like-
they're
You-
bad things?
I pull out a
So
card.
no, don't. Oh my god.
You
They do a
pulled out
history
a
check?
card.
Could we have just
Fuck,
talked
heard
about
me.
it for a second? No,
No.
we couldn't. No.
I have a question.
Too late.
Can
Uh,
I'm no. I'm pretty fast, and I was near him. If I saw him pulling out a card, could I punch him in the face?
Make a dexterity.
do you know what
God.
it is? Because he's the only one who knows what it is right now.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
he
say,
He said
didn't-
it's a deck of. He said it's a deck.
He
of
said
many
out loud
things.
it's a
That's what
deck
he
of many things.
said.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I said, "Are they good things or are they bad things?" And he didn't answer me.
I know.
And I don't like
I don't
that.
know.
Pulled one.
And then I pulled out a card.
I'm trying to punch him.
That's fair.
Dex
Okay.
check.
All right.
That does seem like a
No.
Clem thing to do.
It does.
really?
Dex.
Just a dex check.
Or, yeah.
23, 22.
So you pull the card out, but before you even get a chance to see it, you are hit in the face. Roll to see if you actually deal damage. So
Me?
yeah, you're punching him in the face.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Also, I feel like we need a rules clarification because if that card gets pulled out of the deck,
That,
he has to play it whether he sees it or
as a
not.
DM who has played with this,
Oh,
that
I
card
know.
is pulled.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
13
I've
bludgeoning.
read this
damage.
over and over again.
This
Okay.
is bad news.
Hold on a second.
I rolled max damage. I rolled an 8.
I need a pencil.
I literally have like 2 over here.
That's why I said I needed a pencil, and you sat there.
Because I was really concerned about punching.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
So as Clementine clocks you across the face,
Stop it.
you
Being dumb.
go backwards. The card flies out of your hand
God
and
damn
flutters and lands face up. And you see a picture of a throne.
I feel like that's bad.
I don't remember what that one does. Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
don't
think
know
I know what
any
that
of
one
them
does.
do.
Go on.
Patch.
Yep.
You
You
gain
are
proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill.
Damn.
In
Now
addition,
it is-
you gain
Persuasive as
rightful
fuck.
ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However,
We don't know where it's
However-
at.
However,
the keep is currently in the
Is it
hands
north?
of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep as yours.
Sidetrack. Let's go. Side quest.
Wait, like, do we
should
know
I go get a
this?
deck
or,
of
like-
cards so we can like randomly
does that
draw
work?
these
I'm
as they
about
come
to
up?
ask that question right now.
Yeah.
You know, like, does he get like a fancy letter? It just appears.
Right.
Oh, now the owner.
I'm gonna
deed-
go pee while
he
Vandal
just-
figures this out.
there's
I'll be
a
right
deed.
back.
There's a
Just
deed
rightful
in his
ownership
in his
of my
bag.
pocket.
Place now. Yeah.
I was gonna say, does only
It
he
just
know
Just
this?
appears.
Do we
appears.
all-
Yeah. Yeah, deed just appears in his pocket.
His hand. He's got his
He
hand.
owns it.
The
It
card
applies only
just
to him.
turns into the deed.
You know the worst part about this is we're all gonna go, well, that's a really good thing. We should keep pulling cards because we're
We should
Yup.
pull another
stupid.
one. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
we should pull
exactly
another one.
why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll have
punch
to
my
write all this down.
in.
Should I go get a deck of cards right now?
No.
No. Are we playing this randomly?
No, I played that one randomly because she punched him.
Oh, it should be random if we're playing this game.
Well, I played it randomly. I didn't let him roll to see what it is. I rolled to see what it is because he.
It's random.
Was he
He's rolling.
fucking
He's rolling dice for
It's
it.
random.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like if
Chaos
we
punch.
pull out a card, then we got that shit on camera.
Well, I mean, that card now,
Disappears.
it ignites
Yeah, that card's gone.
in a fire, and in its place, there's a rolled up scroll.
Sorry.
Can I
It
pick up
says,
the scroll?
it says to the Duke.
Hey, it's
I
for
look
me.
at
Duke, not Duke.
That's
They spelled
that's
your
not
name
his
wrong,
fucking name, Duke.
Joke's on you. I can't read.
I pick up the scroll.
Joke's on you.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that looks like a deed.
Going through it, it is a deed to a keep that I will make up later.
Fair
Dirty
enough.
deed.
Yeah.
Guys, I own something. I own a house.
What?
You
I
ever
I-
owned anything?
I own a mansion.
Well, I own a barn and a cow.
Wait.
Wait, did you
and a
own that?
bushel. Well, I
Yeah,
kind of
you
just
own a house
like live there and no one says no.
I thought you were just squatting.
Well, I mean, the same thing.
Granella.
Yeah, squatters' rights
Yeah.
or thing.
But the cows live there.
Well, I care for the cows. It's this.
Care for the cows.
Yeah, someone's got to feed them, let them
I
out,
don't care.
make sure they get talked to before they go to bed, tuck them
People
in.
that own
Wait,
them don't
yeah,
care for
that's what the farmers do
You're
normally,
You're a
right?
hired hand then.
I feel like that
They
could
don't
be
pay
a new
You're
business
shepherd.
venture, guys. Cow
Technically,
care?
they do
We just
pay
go around
you
taking
in
care of
free
people's
board.
cows.
It's called a
Free
shepherd.
board.
That's sheep, right?
That's sheep, though, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I look at the crook that Ito's gave me, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm a shepherd.
Oh God! Now you're gonna get all weirdly philosophical,
Gross.
and I hate it.
Guys, this book is all
I
about.
have a-
Pretty cool.
This book's about making flesh golems. It's
You know,
disgusting.
Wait. Let's rewind to the fact that he pulled a card and got a house. How
Yeah,
does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, Clint made a great point.
Duke
I don't know what
immediately
this
tries to
is,
pull another card.
and-
I
Yeah,
hand him
there we go.
I hand him the deck.
Thanks for diving on that bullet.
That was cool as hell.
You're gonna
You pulled a
die.
card. There was fire. You got a house.
So I need you to roll
This is
me.
why you give the deck of many things near lava. For all the stupid characters, I would just be like, oh, it's just cards. Fucking
Yeah.
Roll me a d20 and a d4. If you get
boy.
22, 23, or 24, get rid
You
of
die automatically.
reroll.
It was 17.
What happened to us?
Well, I
I
can
was
tell you
gonna
what's
say,
about to
just so
happen
you
to
know,
us.
Vandal, with a d20 and a d4, you could only roll it. The lowest you could roll is 2.
Yeah, you can't roll a 1.
But I am aware of that.
Okay.
Okay, making sure.
I also thought that.
You pull the card out and you look at it,
House.
and it looks like a smoldering crater.
Oh God.
That's not a house at all.
All forms of wealth that you carry or own, other than magic items, are lost to you. Portable
What counts
property,
as wealth?
money,
Okay.
like homes, like
Oh, well, yeah, that's fine.
Stop.
Yeah, you had a home.
businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost
no.
in a way that
What
alters
does this
reality
do?
the
Oh, no.
least.
Hold on.
does this do
He
to the Pickle
owns a
Empire?
portion of the
He is
Pickle
in part
Empire.
owner. Does he lose his her partnership?
Suddenly,
Vandal,
suddenly the
reread
king's now a partner.
Any documentation that proves you should own something lost to this card also disappears.
I don't think I ever had documentation for it.
You guys didn't sign anything.
It was more
We
just like
didn't
a
sign
verbal agreement.
It was verbal.
Yeah.
So,
So
It's
does our
mostly just my
memory
gold.
of it
My gold in my
change
house
then?
in Granella, right?
Does our memory of it? Do we think that it's a
He's not part of it.
Yep.
5-way split
so
since we
You-
were splitting with?
there's like this like slight haze, and anytime you ever think of pickle punchers, it does not include Duke, and Duke doesn't think to ask
Duke
about
wasn't-
it because his
Duke
memory
wasn't
is
there that day.
correct.
Yeah.
We just-
So
I did.
We're 1 for 2, guys. We're 1 for 2.
Oh, so good.
And I assume all of my gold is gone.
all your gold is gone.
Oh, yeah.
So your
Son of a bitch.
magic items are fine.
All right.
Anything non-magical is gone.
So does he?
Oh, really?
Is he naked right now?
Well, I mean, I was pretty much naked to start with.
Now, but
Yeah.
you're extra naked.
Now you're
No,
naked.
now you're
Yeah.
actually naked.
Yeah, you are actually naked. Your clothes are gone.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
So that's
My-
part of your belongings.
My
You
sword is
own them.
magic.
Yep.
Your
That's
plus
magic.
2 sword is not magic, so that disappears.
Okay.
Anything that is not magically attuned to you disappears.
Okay. My sanguine sword is fine.
Yes. That requires attunement.
The hammer's gone.
I think pretty much everything else is gone. Yeah, my javelins, my hand
Oh.
axes, my.
Duke pulls this card, and you see the card
Delete.
disappear in a little thing of flame. You all forget that he was there that day, and he is just immediately naked with a sword on his back.
What just happened?
Where are your pants?
You didn't have pants before.
What pants?
You had like a loincloth.
No, but like
Dude.
I couldn't see your dick. But now I can. And it's
You're
massive.
welcome.
It's right in
Please.
front of my face.
I'm
I
my
take out
illusion
a
is sensor
pair
bar.
of my extra pants and I just
You
see
saw.
buddy.
I'm gonna back
All
up
right,
a
So
little.
it's not always good.
It's many things.
Did you just
I didn't-
all
I
your
don't know. I'm not
Maybe
sure
if I
what
pull
happened, but
another one,
I feel
I'll
like
get
it was
some clothes
kind of
back.
lucrative.
I'm sorry. Did you say you're gonna pull another one to like?
Well, if I do, I might get clothes. You know. He got a
Well,
house.
here's the thing.
I lost some clothes. Maybe I'll get some clothes if I pull another one.
Well, right now your odds are 100% all bad. So I mean, theoretically, they
What do
could
you mean
only
all
go.
bad.
No.
Okay, yeah, he's right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
No. No.
I don't think that applies here. I don't
Neither
know.
do I. You're not taking shots. You're pulling cards.
If anything, Duke, I don't think you should pull a card, and I think you should hand that thing off to Saal or Malcolm or Clem. Clem doesn't want to pull a card.
Malcolm doesn't
I-
seem like he wants to pull.
I
a
don't
card.
want to touch that thing.
Malcolm's
So-
being a
so
pooper of
far-
parties.
From what we know, anything could happen when we pull these cards.
Yeah, it's got many things. I got stuff. Duke lost stuff.
I think
So
this
far-
could be incredibly useful to us. if we don't pull the cards?
Well, what if like we're trying to get something bad to happen to someone, and then we like make something really good happen to them? Like
Maybe they get a house too.
What if they pull all the cards at once?
What?
That's bad.
now, I have a question: can you pull all the cards at once, or at that
You
point are you
can.
just throwing cards?
The rule
No,
is
no.
the rule is
You're
you have to
supposed
play
to-
them in order that they land.
Yes.
Yep.
But
You
you're also
execute
supposed to
each one
declare
in
the
the order
amount
they
you
land.
pull first.
Yep.
Mm.
That's why I said I draw a card.
Sounds so complicated. I hate it. We should throw these in some lava.
So what happens when you accidentally pull cards
No,
and
you
don't
don't-
declare an amount?
No, because if you accidentally pull a card, you still pull a card.
Right.
It's
So what
counted
happens when
as
you don't
you pull one card?
You pull
So if
one
you
if you don't
pull-
declare.
I
cards at
am
once
holding
and
the
don't
box of
declare it, you only pull
cards.
one?
And I trip and they fall. That's not pulling.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
You have to physically pull the card.
What
Oh, I
happens to the
accidentally
cards?
threw a
Do they
card.
just
The
disappear?
cards
Once you
disappear.
get punched in the mouth.
Okay.
I don't think some of them don't.
I wouldn't tell you
Some of
what
them
happens to them. To be honest with you, that's you never know.
Once a card is drawn, it fades from existence unless the card is the Fool or the Jester. The
But I
card
said
reappears
some
in
of
the
them
deck,
don't,
making
and
it
maybe all
possible
of
to
them.
draw the same card twice.
I just knew there were one or two. I couldn't remember. I don't like it. This is game-breaking mechanics, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm. I pulled it once and we're good.
No, you pulled it twice.
No, I didn't touch anything.
You as a group.
Are
You.
Are we
Duke,
So,
still,
I mean-
Duke still has nothing left other than his one weapon.
I feel
Statistically
like-
speaking, how many good things are in the
No.
deck? I mean, I don't know.
Not
There
many.
are more bad
Not
things.
many.
than
It's
good
like
things.
three
very
or
many
four.
bad things more than good things.
Yeah,
I mean, let's
there's like
find
3 or
out,
4 good
right?
things. There's a wish in there somewhere.
Did Duke lose
That's still
his
Well,
bad.
it's a
his
D4
cock
win.
ring?
No.
I feel
That
like
is
it's a
attuned to
magical
all
item.
of you, but it does not take an attunement slot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
His cock ring is attuned to all of us.
That's what I thought was funny. I thought that was funny too when he said that. You started laughing. I was like, okay, he's laughing at that.
Just to put the scales of balance out there for you, Matt. If you're looking at it, there is one card that with the next monster you kill by yourself will make you go up a whole bunch of experience. There is also another card where you can pull the Avatar of Death, and you have to fight it, and you alone. And if you die, you're dead.
Like, there's no, you're dead.
I'm
Dad.
just
You
wait.
can't
Like
come back.
I'm wagering the odds. I don't want to pull it. I don't think any of us should pull anymore. I'm wagering the odds of something bad coming if we were to trick somebody else into pulling it.
I feel like with my luck, that would not happen though. Like we'd be like, "Oh, pull this card," and they'd be like, "Oh, I just got the wish spell, and I rolled a
Hey.
4."
I got a
I'm
plus
looking
11
forward.
in persuasion now, so I could certainly try.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
let me
just
roll
me.
those die, bro.
I mean, yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Duke just wants to keep pulling cards,
All
and
right.
I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting. Look at his face. Look at him right now.
I'm not gonna stop him from pulling cards, but I'm gonna recommend that he doesn't.
Is everybody else like? What's everybody else doing?
I'm looking at you. I'm
I
waiting
was
for
about
you to
to talk
either hand
about
the
this
box to
book.
Saal or pull another
Duke-
card.
Duke is
you
going
pulling
to.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Where is it?
Rage?
Duke's
Maybe
gonna
lost
sleight of hand pull another card as discreetly as Duke can.
Okay, so roll your sleight of hand, and then everybody else roll perception checks.
Who's
I'm
holding the
Staring
cards
at him
right
and I
now?
rolled a 1.
Is Clem holding the cards right now?
All right, so no, I did. Because I gave him to
Ironhide
him,
is.
Oh, Ironhide.
I gave him
Alright.
to Duke.
and then he
Oh,
gave him to
he-
Duke.
he
so Duke
actually
is
has
holding
them.
them.
He
Okay.
has them in
Yeah,
his hand.
so-
So I give it a 29 though.
12.
Oh,
5.
What did you
Staring
roll
right
for-
at him. I don't
What's
even
your
see
sleight
it.
of hand?
18.
So-
Yeah, I would like to try to slap his hand
22.
away and slap the cards out of his hand.
Can that be like a strength saving throw? Can I be like,
Grapple
Can we-
check.
Can we do pose
I
dexterity?
help him?
I
Or
would
can
like
help
both of
him
you
slap the cards away.
to. Did you see him take the card?
I
Did you-
rolled a 22.
Okay.
22. Yeah, she's not.
So, oppose dexterity checks between Duke and Saal.
Does he see it coming?
That's a good
does.
question.
Do you have advantage?
It's
Well,
only on.
Sal has
It's only on
advantage
saves.
too.
All right,
Oh, it's only on
It
save, so
is?
that
Oh, I tried.
so
I'll give it to you. I'll give you
tried, buddy.
advantage. That's fair. That's fair. Is this a sleight of
You
hand
have like a plus 18,
or
so it's fine.
dexterity?
This is dexterity. Just
Yeah, it's
straight
just opposed dex
dexterity.
checks.
Okay. All right.
No
all right.
no proficiency.
Oh
Jesus
no!
No
Christ.
proficiency? Are you sure?
They
Not
both
happening.
rolled Bad.
Are you sure?
No, it's not
He
happening.
Mine was bad.
I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
Oh, I rolled a 2, but I have a +5.
Yeah,
So.
I have a +2. So
All right, cool. Yes.
Wow.
I
You
slapped the
see
whole
him-
deck out of your hand.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You see him
anticlimactic.
starting to go like, and before he even gets his fingers around the card, you're like, no. The deck hits the ground,
And Ironhide picks it up.
and Ironhide picks it up.
Hey,
What?
I was about to
I
say, how
found
many
those.
cards
You
spill
want to
out?
sell them?
I take
20
them.
There you go.
cards spill out.
20
I
cards
take
fill out.
them
What?
and put them back
Because
in.
I've used 2.
I
Okay,
take them
alright.
and put them back in and close
We
the
put them
box,
back in.
put
They
the
don't
box
go
in my
anywhere.
bag.
Okay. Cool.
Can I look at your stick now?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was like a big stick.
No, I
it's-
actually don't know. And that's what I thought. Like it's a
Look at
little
that
twig. It
twig,
was. I
right.
just
It was
thought I
like
might
she
use
was just
my
pulling it
ear.
out to break it like that, like a pen.
I pour another cup of tea.
Cyanide stick. Look out.
10 minutes later, it is a stick of teleport
Oh, neat.
to a specific location that you don't know.
That sounds fun. That sounds like an
That's
afternoon.
another
Did
cool
I make
magic
an
trick.
insight check to like kind of realize as this probably goes to like probably
I have a question. Are you inside checking a stick?
not the well
What are
I'm
the
gonna
stick
say-
motives?
Stick going
No.
to give me a splinter.
because
I'm
no,
gonna say no.
I
You
really
cannot
think
insight check
Does the
this.
stick
that he
want
just
to
has
give me a
escape
splinter?
plans
That's
for
what
him.
an insight check
Like-
is.
maybe these guys all have one of these
What
and
type
they
of
can just
tree
leave.
did this stick used to be?
You asked if they all had sticks. She's the only one with a stick.
Maybe she's the only one important. Did the other guy didn't have stick either too?
You're saying his wife's not important.
No.
You just said that.
Yeah.
That chick was his wife.
The incubus?
No,
Succubus.
no, the spider lady.
No, I don't
and
care about the
dragon.
spider lady. That's the one who had the stick.
Right, but that you're.
They were both his wife.
That she didn't have one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's weird.
Probably a
Okay.
concubine situation.
I
I
love
don't
that you
believe-
keep calling it an incubus still.
Nice.
This probably goes back to him, or like HQ or somewhere.
Brainwashed.
Wait, does this? Oh, it's a location that he doesn't.
None of you know.
No, well, right. Then
could
none of us
probably
know. I thought the
guess.
description was a random location. I was
No,
like,
no,
that's
no.
fun.
No.
Let's do it. Now, would we know? Would it just teleport one person, or could it teleport?
You don't
multiple
know.
people? See, because that would suck if you're
Hmm.
like, "Let's go, guys," and then you. Well, actually, we
And
don't
only
really know
one
how
of
it
us
works.
goes. Yeah.
Right. Especially if it was someone who doesn't have magic, it'd be like,
we all
oh,
we all
shit."
hold hands.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, let's
then
all
just that
huddle
one
up
person.
and just teleport and go wherever that goes and just fuck their day up.
Right. I mean, that could be, or because you can you do something with magic where you're like, oh, this has like the same vibration as the, I don't know, like, could you figure out where it goes?
Like you want to try to reverse engineer.
I can't.
Yeah.
Where it
Think-
goes.
I mean, I might be able to study it and figure out where it goes.
All right, I give Malcolm the stick.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do it like right now.
No, but I'm saying out of all of us, you probably have the best
Oh.
shot.
Yeah, I can try
Right,
it like
yeah.
maybe like when we have a little downtime later.
Yeah.
It probably goes to Pagritor.
Well, we don't know that. I'm just saying, like, if anyone could figure it out, it's him, and maybe probably Saal. But mostly Malcolm.
He's
Sorry, Saal.
probably Malcolm is better
No,
at that.
you're not like you're not stupid or anything.
I'm not stupid.
me and
I'm more
Dook.
of a talky type though.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Not
I'm
that
not a good
either.
talker.
I mean,
Well-
nobody said that.
I mean, to anyone but wind elementals.
We'll just
he's just
yeah, we'll
actually
keep you away
back
from
there.
postal workers, but
He just really doesn't like the mail, and he shouldn't. It's fraud. No, I'm kidding.
it's an
Extortionist.
institution. All institutions need to be taken down.
Where are we going now?
Is there anything else we need to do here?
I mean, probably
Did we fix it?
clean up a little bit.
I don't know. We still have the
When
whole
have we
other
ever
half
cleaned
of the.
anything up?
We still have the whole other side of the city.
Wasn't there something
is
we were
there-
supposed to do to call the dude back, the wizard guy back that was going to help us out? There was a
Oh,
a
hey,
call
Sprocket.
for him. Oh, there you go. Well,
Come on in.
Whatever
The
happened
water
to
seems fine. And by that, I mean
Wow.
the lady is dead.
Wow. Wow.
I hope this found.
Wow. So you just cast a spell and said a bunch of like
Yep.
nonsense like that you had to explain. Like what the
Yeah. I'm excited. We killed that bitch.
You
We're
get
that much
back.
closer to killing that dragon guy now.
We're on our way. That's all you get.
Okay. See? Short and concise.
oh no, was he cut off?
Oh,
No, he's right to the point. Yeah, little Louise. Yeah.
so cute.
Oh yeah,
I
the guy said to use that scroll he gave you guys to bring him.
Oh
We
yeah,
have a
the
scroll to bring somebody
That
here.
was a thing. That was a thing.
bring. What are you talking about?
That's what Sprocket said.
A scroll.
The guy,
to
the
bring-
other wizard guy,
The
gave
professor.
us a scroll. The professor gave us a scroll to summon him when it was safe, or when we needed his help.
Student asshole guy.
Okay. Well, you said
Oscitater.
other professor. I was like, who's the
What,
other professor?
No,
Whatever
no.
happened to Cassidy's sister? We ever look for her? She like here?
Oh yeah, she was supposed to be like here somewhere.
She just disappeared. I was just curious, you know.
Right.
There are two whole other districts that you could have gone to. So
Yeah.
We picked the right.
Still can't
we
go.
also we met
He like
several
blew his
people,
hands off, right?
and we never asked anyone. Oh,
They're not-
is this?
blown off, but they're shredded. His gun blew up in his hands. Yes.
Yeah.
We met people. We haven't asked anyone. Like, hey, are you? We don't know what she looks
Yeah.
like. We even know
I
her
kind of
name.
just
Right.
remembered him just now, and I was like, "Wow, we're in the neighborhood," you know.
They'll sort it out
Oh no,
once,
I have a plan to find
once
Cassie's
we're
sister.
done.
Go on.
Just yell,
Yeah, it's
Cassidy's
real easy.
sister.
I'm just gonna walk up to people. Hi, Ironhide. Nice to meet you. We helped liberate your town. Do you happen to have a brother named Cassidy? And if they say no, I'm gonna keep on walking to the next person. If they say yes, and be like, all right, I found you, and now I don't know what I'm gonna do.
There's a lot of
How do you
people
know
here
how
that don't
Cassidy
feel
that
like we
she's here?
maybe have more important things. Maybe we just let
Hold-
Cassidy know
What?
Hold on.
it's
What?
safe for him to come look.
We've only just like cleared out like this part of the city. Like there's still
I
like
don't even know.
2/3 of the rest of the city that we have to like
Oh,
go
it's-
check out. Like where'd the
Oh.
rest of their army go? There was a lot more people.
Maybe
I
they're
mean,
recouping.
It's like a serpent's head thing. I feel like once these
Yeah,
guys are
I
gone, there's
agree
no
with
reason
Saal.
for the army to stay.
That sounds smart.
What if it's like a Hydra's head?
Well, then you need more. Where's the other heads?
That's what I'm saying. The other heads are growing right now. We just don't
What's
know
a
about it.
Hydra?
The thing with a lot of heads, like
Ah.
a mythical beast. When you
I
cut a
mean,
head
frankly-
off, more heads grow back.
Going
Happens if you
door
cut
to
all of them
door
off.
just sounds boring to me.
Can't
that-
sing, can't
that
sing is very
too. That
boring.
too. That's definitely.
Well, you'd only have to talk to women too, because it's a sister. It's
Exactly,
not like you
yeah,
have to go
alright.
to every person.
halfway narrowed down.
All right.
right
First
then.
of all, you're saying that half the people here are women. You don't know that.
Well, I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
guessing.
we- we don't know
That's the
the
exact metric
statistics here.
of risk is 50-50.
It's 50-50.
every time.
No.
Population control.
So after about like
Weird.
10 to 15 minutes of you guys just sitting there arguing, Helix
Let us know.
brings the cart up
Or
because it did not
Ew.
take him very long with the cart. He's like, the professor guy's a little mad that you didn't just summon him and he had to walk all the way here.
Oh, God forbid I use my legs.
talk to
Wow.
him.
Hey, did you
Why
ask
didn't-
him if he
oh.
knows Cassidy's sister?
Why did he just use magic to get here then?
Yeah.
Because he didn't
Why
know
isn't he
exactly
like-
where you were.
That's what the scroll was for.
Good point.
Fucking
Good
tough
point.
tits,
Oh,
dude.
hey, look, we got to walk around another 2/3 of the city, so
I could send him a message. Did I send
Did
him a
you
message?
find what you
Yeah.
needed this way?
No.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
kinda.
yeah, I think we're done here. I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
committed murder, several murders.
I
One-
can see
one
that.
listen- One
Is
was
it
a
a
whole
murder?
person. She died by accident. Okay, she
No,
fell out of the sky.
not an
That's not
accident.
It's
murder.
not.
That
an
was
accident.
intended.
That was super intentional.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Maybe the way she died was accidental, but you were definitely trying to kill her.
The other two were just casualties of that.
yeah, but intent is one thing, but
Nope, this is semantics again.
You
and I
can't-
don't appreciate it.
you can't prove that in a court of law.
So after about 10 minutes of this conversation, the professor walks up and he's like, "What did you guys do to this area? It's devoid of any magic."
There was an
I
accidental
think they did
fall.
that.
Oh,
No, I mean like surrounding. I don't feel magic here like I normally would. Like I get the
Maybe.
sense from like the stuff on you, but nothing around.
Oh, it's probably because they took it all and then they skedaddled and left those three to deal with us, and then should have left more.
Hey, I have a question.
Skedaddled, but we didn't see anything leave except for that big dragon thing.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think you think he has like weird nega magic where he's like, I suck magic out of things?
I hold up a teleportation stick.
probably.
I don't know. Maybe they were protected from the magic suck.
But did you
Okay,
check
yeah.
everything?
I mean, we checked the succubus.
Hey, you said it.
Yeah.
You said it right.
Yeah, I did.
Good job.
And then we checked
I mean,
the one with no head. And then Rider Lady had a sword. And then it mysteriously disappeared. And so did Duke's pants. Now he's wearing my
That was
pants.
crazy. Maybe that was the magic thing you were talking about.
Hang on a second, Duke. Turn around real quick. And then I take out the little...
Wait, what?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I gave him my pants. I have a hole in the butt for my tail. And I just realized
so
that...
concerned just now. Like, what are you gonna do? Like,
You see the professor take his staff and he like lifts it into the sky and it glows. He's like, I do sense magic from up there, but it's very faint. And he's pointing
up there?
up the
In
hill.
the sky?
Up the hill.
the hill, up the hill.
Oh,
Where?
sorry. Said up there, and I automatically just was like,
Up
oh,
there.
the sky.
Yeah.
Up.
I mimic what the professor
The
did.
hill.
Okay. North.
what's
So
up the
shit.
hill?
That's not...
That's
Apparently, there's faint
Yeah,
magic.
north
the
is
hill.
up.
that's more of the
Let me look at a map.
the actual
North is up.
magical weapon smelting area.
Okay, so that's
They smelted the blade there. Gift of gab.
They did what?
Gift of gab. I just coughed.
There's
and that's
stuff
all
up
he hears.
there.
Yeah. Okay,
Where-
we're gonna
where-
go check
where
it out
is it?
there real quick.
Up the hill?
Up there.
We just got back from
There.
there.
Up
We just
there.
got back from there. It should be fine.
Oh, we didn't just get back from there.
And
We
I
didn't go
kinda
there.
stepped
We didn't
a
go
little
there.
bit on Clem's toe.
You did not go there.
Mm.
Do you
I'm
want us to
gonna
come
go-
with you, or would
No.
you rather us
No.
head back and
No.
work the other
Oh,
directions?
wait, hang
Much
on.
safer here.
You
We
do
gotta
me a
go
favor.
clear the area.
Professor Person.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah, hi. We're looking for Cassidy's sister. I don't know what she looks like.
I
At all?
don't know who that is.
Right. So if you could like start helping out and start asking some people if they know anybody who knows somebody named Cassidy and they're related to him by blood, and that would cover half my ground. I gotta go door to door.
Please,
No,
I don't
Wow.
think I can do
Gosh.
that.
All
You
right,
just put up
So
like
it's
a,
the right
like a
thing to
reverse
do.
wanted poster.
like a bulletin.
Yeah.
You have a bulletin board?
It's in the square.
You can just say
All
the
right.
first person we meet is, Cassidy. What to say?
That's up to the DM. I'm having fun with this.
I'm gonna go now.
Bye,
All right,
Professor
roll
Person.
10 D100s, and
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
What was your name again?
Wait. Before you go, you should pick a card. No, I'm just kidding. Don't.
No. You shouldn't do that.
no, not this guy. Let's save those.
That's
What was
so
your name?
good.
I'm Professor Ackelbaum.
Professor something.
Ackelbaum.
You're getting written down to Bigby's name, next to Bigby's name.
Big bees.
You know, he was in Group A.
Big bees.
Bigsby.
Yeah, we should go
Bigsby.
check out the forge, see if
Bigsby.
there's any evidence or anything up there.
Okay. And then maybe we can.
Helix.
No, we weren't gonna do that.
Do you guys want me to go with them and make sure they're safe?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, please,
Okay.
please.
And then
We don't know if there's like.
Can you somehow alert us if something happens so we can like meet you or?
You know how to cast sending?
no, I
like,
don't.
a
But I
flare
have
gun?
this. He pulls out a flare gun.
Hey,
There you
there we go.
What color you want for good? What color you
Purple.
want for bad?
Green. Green is
Green
good.
good.
Purple's
How
bad.
about you just shoot one when it's bad?
If it's good, I don't care. Tell us about it when we get back.
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, we found. No, that's silly. Yeah, we just want bad.
The
Okay.
man asked for 2 colors. Give him 2 colors.
We don't. Or not. It's not like a mission where we need
It's
to know.
it's wasteful.
I mean,
Right,
I
we
can
just-
make
if a
these
flare
no
goes
problem.
off- Yes, but I'm saying if a flare goes off, it's because something bad happened.
What colors haven't you made?
I don't know. Sounds like
It's a
you got
warning
stuff to
flare.
do. Let's stop arguing about colors.
I'm not arguing. I'm just now I'm curious.
Just stop.
You got a magical flare gun.
Stop it.
I want a magical flare gun.
You want
All
everything.
right, we gotta go up the hill. Come on, guys.
Up the magic hill.
Sal limps up the hill.
I limp up the hill and
Oh,
I
wait.
walk next to
I-
Duke on the way up the hill.
Wait.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wait,
Go ahead.
I pat Sal on the head, and I use hands of healing.
Oh, hey. What's that
I
do for me?
reset my nose
Oh, heck.
after being smacked in the face a couple times.
You heal 11 hit points.
And cast
Hey.
heal on myself.
Yeah.
Duke, don't forget there was leather armor on the Drider.
Yeah, and then it got deleted when I pulled that card.
But did you
No.
claim the
No.
leather armor?
Nope. I didn't
Did
give you
you-
the leather armor. I just kind of hung on to it.
Oh.
He doesn't wear armor.
He doesn't
He
wear
doesn't
armor.
But I will
Yeah.
allow you to fashion it into
into a
a
codpiece.
loincloth.
I mean,
he's
he's
got
wearing
pants.
pants.
They're like
leather-
little
I
shorts.
mean, sure.
He's got shorts with a butt flap.
I don't think it makes any
By a butt
difference,
flap,
right?
they're just a
Like,
hole.
It
It's a
kind
hole
of
for my
does.
tail.
a poop shoot, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be real easy for you to take a dump.
You have
Yeah.
pants with a leather loincloth, which you can do whatever you want.
Sweet.
What magical
Sweet.
items did you have? Was it just the sword?
I think so, yeah. Well, the sword and the belt.
The sword and the belt. Okay, so you have a belt.
Yeah. yeah.
Just a belt.
Not holding up much, but there's a belt.
All right. So I'm going to say it takes you about an hour to get up the hill and get to the very back of where the actual smithing site is. Most of the things that you see along the side are like, you see like a dock. So you figure that it's probably for the airship repairs and like enchanting and doing stuff with that. You do notice on the building that has like the smith, it has like the little dangly anvil up front, but it's like got like a little purple glow around it. That part of the roof is missing. Like you figure that's probably where he came out.
You flew out of, yeah.
Yeah. And at this point, Duke, you are now attuned to your leather loincloth of it's the Undertaker's leather loincloth.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
When
Dude.
you die in that, you cannot be reanimated or used as a zombie for any like reanimate dead or anything. You can be like brought back to life, but you just can't be made a zombie or like a skeleton.
Okay. Neato.
And who had the sensor? Or did you
I
leave
guess-
the sensor?
I guess I had it. I didn't
Sal,
actually
yeah.
do
Okay.
anything with
I'm
it.
just making sure like it didn't get left behind, or if it did get brought, whoever had it. You're not
Yeah.
attuning to it, but he was wearing the belt. The loincloth, I should say.
Would you have handed that to me? Because I could tell you what it does.
I mean, I would have shown it to you when we were kind of going through everything, but I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't have kept it for myself.
I would have identified it then.
It is the sensor. This is perfect for Malcolm of controlling air elementals.
Beautiful.
While incense is burning in the sensor, you can use an action to speak the sensor's command word and summon an air elemental, as if you had cast the conjure elemental spell.
You want me to fight it?
The sensor can't be used again this way until the next dawn. No, you didn't fight it.
Malcolm,
you control it.
No, it's not,
so that
not
sensor
perfect for me.
Yeah, you can use it to control an air elemental.
Oh,
It conjures one. It's like the sapphire, but you can do it all the time.
who would want to do that?
The disgust.
I mean, I like air. Without air, you wouldn't have sea breezes.
So you are
Alright.
at the entrance of the forge.
I don't think that's how air works.
I'm pretty sure that's how air works. If no breeze, no air, right? Yeah, that's how air works.
I just want to say,
Wind isn't air.
Wind is air. How is wind not air, Malcolm? You're a smart guy. Like, that's like common sense.
Right.
yeah, I feel like wind's definitely air.
You,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
you
air.
guys,
There's just more to it than that.
you guys are so right.
I don't know, Sal. It's wind is air. Air is wind.
Air is just like that deep sea breeze you talked about.
Just the sea breeze. I didn't say
Same
deep.
thing. Same thing.
I feel like Malcolm's
Exactly
being
the-
very
Exactly the
facetious
same.
right now.
No, Duke and you guys are right. Iron and Duke go 100%.
I'm weighing on this.
Yeah, you wanna draw a card real quick, Malcolm?
Yeah, yes. I hope it's the Avatar of Death.
I moved it.
I'll draw one on his behalf.
You can't.
What? Did
Oh, Malcolm said wind isn't air.
What if I like hold his hand and do it?
you say wind isn't air?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's air current.
Excuse me?
No, I mean,
How water
No,
is
Clem.
current.
No, Clem. They're exactly right. They're right. Just let it happen.
Not though, because the
He's
air
like
still
he's
exists
like
without wind.
overly winking at you.
Malcolm, you have something in your eye.
Yes, I got some dust from all that air wind.
I'm gonna check the
Hey,
door
hold
for
on a
traps.
If it was all the same, why would they call it two different things? That makes no sense.
check.
I use prestidigitation.
I don't
to
care what it
to
is.
get the thing. I think I got you, buddy.
Yeah, but I feel so much better.
Yeah, do perception.
Yes, please.
All right. That's 20.
It's not trapped to your knowledge.
Thank you. I open the door.
It's not locked. You open it right up.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head on in, guys.
Where are we going?
Just head on in.
The face-
Inside.
The
I
face
was
that
just kinda
Clem has,
walking.
the face that Clem has right now is the same face that Malcolm has.
As you walk in, you notice that there is, in the corner, there is an actual forge area that looks like it's still
No.
going. It's
Sorry.
dying out.
Beth had enough. Beth has had enough. No, she yells.
Because they're not called wind benders, they're called air benders, you motherfuckers.
Okay. And what do they bend the air
No.
into? Motherfucking wind.
No,
Hard air.
I don't care. Right, but they're not making air. Is my point? It's not the same thing. Oh,
Okay.
God.
It's like water benders making
All right,
fucking
all right,
ice
all right.
and shit. You know what I mean?
We'll
Okay,
settle
water
this
and
off
ice, you
stream,
could argue
guys.
it's not the same shit. It's the same shit. It's just different form.
You
I
notice
still
the
want an
forge
area
as you
to
all
launch.
walk in.
100%.
Shut the fuck up.
I have
You
to-
Are
notice
you
the
sure
forge.
that door wasn't
Oh.
trapped?
It was
Tell
not
me
trapped.
Aang's never used fucking wind?
As you walk in, you're on the
You don't
left hand
believe in
side.
air.
You see the forge directly in the corner It's still on, but the coals are like dying down. Like it's been off for a while. You see a table that has books and notes on it, like set up on like different little pedestals and all across. And then in the middle of the room, you see this cauldron in the middle of 4 pedestals. That look like you stand at them and they have indentations.
Think they got any cards in there?
Nope.
So I see coals that
There
are.
is a bellows in this room. I'm gonna lose my fucking
That's what I was
mind.
just.
There
where's
is
the
a bellows. Yep.
I'm gonna kill someone.
I'm gonna go blow some air on the coals.
we need to get a good gust of wind through the front door.
Blow some air.
Like some airflow, you might say?
And then
Yeah.
on the other side
Yeah, a
of
lot
the
of it.
cauldron and stuff in the middle, you see the hole, and you see like claw marks in the ground, and they have the kind of like, it's not smoke, but it's a void tinge to them.
What the hell happened here, guys?
Next thing you're gonna tell me, Duke, is that hot dogs are sandwiches when they are clearly tacos.
What's
So
a hot
I
dog?
can't even handle this.
You mean those things that are like
Well,
made out of all
sandwiches.
kinds of animals?
I mean,
Those
a
are
taco-
gross.
Is a kind of sandwich.
You go by the law of squares. A hot dog is a taco.
It's a sandwich.
A
Taco's a
taco is a
sandwich.
kind of sandwich. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, yeah, it's a sandwich.
Clem,
Yeah.
it's okay
What
to
are
be
you
wrong.
doing?
Clem, I don't know what you read about tacos in your books, but
I don't read about tacos in books.
are you sure?
Weird. That would be a weird thing to read
I
about.
feel like that's definitely something you read about in your books.
Maybe figurative tacos, but not literal.
I mean, there's probably books about how to run a taco stand.
It's probably pretty similar to running a pickle stand, honestly.
What are you doing?
Well, I mean,
What can we do?
Yeah, I don't know. I
laid
don't
out the
know.
room for you
I
guys.
ain't the one.
hey
I
guys,
ain't the one.
This is so not my speed. Whatever this
what
is.
the hell happened here?
I would just like to point everyone's attention to the chat. Just
No.
Why? Why did you?
Yes,
why
it's
did
not
you have to
just
point
air.
attention
It's
to
not
the chat?
just
Muting my
air.
microphone.
It needs to
Oh
be
my
in
God.
motion. Wind is not air.
This
what do you
episode's
mean
gonna
wind is
suck
not
to
air?
edit.
What do you think it is? Think
Hey, guys.
Never mind.
You need
What
more
are
than
you
air to make wind.
Nope. Let's fucking take the air out of the equation. What are you
They're really-
guys fucking doing?
Really taking the air out of
What
the
else, what else is added to air to
Anytime
make it
someone says
win?
air,
current.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's describe the
Back to
room
D&D
without any
world.
air talk in the background
Okay.
because I missed the whole thing.
Duke's flipping a
there's a
table
hole
in
with
the
void
background.
claw marks. There's a cauldron with 4 pillows around it. There's coal.
Pillows,
Yeah,
not pillows.
I'm just. There are coals that are kind of
As you
warm.
come
not
in the
hot.
door, in the corner opposite of you is the forge and the billows and all of that. It looks like it is still lit, but dying down. Against the wall on the left, there is a table with several books propped up on little like pedestals so that like they're open so you can read that part and they're like eye level. There's also a ton of notes on the table. In the middle of the room is a I guess I would say an Arctic blue slushy colored cauldron. Like it is that blue.
Oh.
And there are 4 pedestals around it that look like even brighter.
Ooh.
There are 4 pedestals around it, and they have 2 indentations on the top. And then on the right-hand side of the room, there is the exit hole that the dragon flew out of, but you also see claw marks in the ground that have like a void tinge to them. Like it's kind of smoky, but it's purpley, and it doesn't act like smoke. It like floats and disappears instead of just like being smoke.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out the books. What do the books say?
So you look at the books and you notice on one of them that it has the list of the ingredients that you guys have been gathering. So it has the Death Kiss blooms, it has the Froghemoth tongues, and it shows how to properly put them into the pot to make the ability to melt the metal. However, there's like, I'm going to say it, a sticky note on there that has an addendum that says in order to, instead of destroying it, in order to turn it into something you can smelt, you need to add enough magical energy and the blood of the innocents.
Oh my god.
Fuck them innocents.
I think
So we're
found
not doing
Cassidy's
that.
sister.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Like all these people that were missing, that's probably what happened.
Well, yeah, that probably is where a lot of them went.
That's awful. All right.
Did they need one
so-
for every shard?
It did not say, it just said the blood.
Okay.
It does not
Specify
give a
how much.
specific amount. So it could be one, it could be many.
Is that what the notes say too, or are the notes something separate?
The notes are basically like, one of them is like figuring out how to, like what size cast he needs for smelting a sword. Like it lays out a short sword smelt.
Okay. All right.
So we know he only made a short sword then.
Did he remake the sword?
Should we make a sword? Should we make a sword instead of getting rid of it? What do you think?
Well, we need
I-
the blood of the innocent to do that, which we're not doing.
Well, that's none of us. None of us are innocent. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I was about to say Malcolm's innocent, but
No, he's not.
he got mad.
No. Yeah, he assaulted a
hates-
postal worker.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
We're not going back to that. Past that.
Fucking
we
wind.
said postal
All this
service.
air
You
and
didn't
wind
say
talk?
anything
Fuck.
about air and wind.
I'm just gonna
Start
slap the
rolling
shit out
D6
of all the wind.
damage.
Yeah, I
Roll
mean,
D6
I think
damage anytime someone says air.
I mean, we could conceivably each have our own piece that we use as like a shiv.
I was gonna say like a shiv.
Just like everyone stab them in different directions. At
we
the same
still
time.
need innocent.
No, not
we-
to just
wait.
hold the shiv.
I mean, like the
Could
large
we-
piece of metal that we have.
Yeah,
Oh,
Are
okay.
you suggesting
Yeah, we
that
just have
whittle metal
shards of
down to like
metal.
a shiv?
we could probably sharpen it, right? Like it's just shards of metal.
Isn't it
yeah.
like bad to the touch? Didn't we establish that?
But if it's got a hilt, you're fine.
Over time. I mean, we did
This-
establish that
it's
like
the-
over time it would be corrosive.
we-
It seems
but-
like this is just getting worse and worse as we start talking about it more and more.
yeah, none of it's good.
What did the dying dragon tell you guys?
Should we make like bullets?
I
out
don't
of it?
remember.
He said that
Did
we
he say, like,
could.
make a
It was a
sword?
whole week ago.
He said we could make a sword. He did
He did say-
suggest
Did he say
making
you
a sword.
should? He said suggest.
He said we could.
Did he? But he didn't say
He's
you
correct.
should.
He didn't.
He never
didn't
said
say
we should,
He said
no.
we could. Yeah, he
didn't
never
say
suggested.
one way or the other.
Yeah, he just said it was an option. But it doesn't
He
sound
didn't
like
happen
it's
to mention-
an option if we need the blood
it's
of
certainly
the innocent.
off the table.
He did
if
not
there are blood of
mention
the
that.
innocents. I'm not. I don't condone that.
With all the notes and all the books, can we find any way
Would-
around the blood of the innocent part?
Would we be able to make
little bit.
a better
No.
sword
Make it
if we used the
willingly.
blood of the evil?
I mean,
Is there
maybe
any
blood
he's
of the
willing
innocent
to
just
help our
lying
cause.
around?
We've got three of
just
them
like-
laying out in the
like a
streets
prop.
about an hour back.
But as you guys said, with all those missing people, I don't think you need just a drop.
Yeah, but he's the kind of asshole who would just assume you need a ton. If you don't, you
Sal,
you know
while
what I
you're
mean?
looking at the notes, I need you to make an intelligence check.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go start looking around for more
not that
innocent
bad.
blood.
Straight intelligence, 16.
You do find an addendum in the book that says the amount does not matter.
Okay,
See?
so yeah, we
It
could just use a
needs
drop.
drop.
I
I'm
mean,
looking
prick a
for-
finger.
Yep.
Here's my question, though.
Literally a drop.
Consenting innocence.
What does innocent even mean? Like a child? Because no adult is innocent,
Well,
to be honest.
Yeah. Is there any kind of notes of
I'm the most innocent out of our group.
who
Probably.
they might have used?
Is it just because you're the shortest?
Are we correct in
I'm the
that
most
these
lawful,
missing
probably.
people
Make a perception check.
were used? Perception. Hey,
I agree.
that is a 20.
The fire stokes a little bit and it casts a little more light in the room, and you see a pile of clothing just in the corner. In the pile of clothing, you see robes of the fallen birch. You see regular, like, wizard robes. You see commoner clothes. Like, it is just a pile of clothes. It looks like
Oh my god.
it did not matter. He just threw whatever at it until it worked.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the fallen birch are not innocent at all. Yeah, so he
Not
was just throwing
entirely
bodies.
true.
I mean, they're
Because
implicit, if
they
nothing
use-
else.
Mind control on some of them. So it's not.
Okay. All right.
I feel like we're getting
Yeah.
into really philosophical
Yes.
territory now. though,
Yeah.
because I'm like, what is innocent even? What does that even mean?
Right. Where's
Maybe I'm
that?
thinking about it too deeply.
Toss those
All right.
newborns into the fire.
Right.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah. Again, we're not throwing anyone into a fire. We just
I
need
know
like
someone
a
who's innocent.
prick of
We all know
blood,
someone
like
who's
a
innocent.
pricked
Dude.
finger.
Hey, are
Jeff.
you
That's the
Cassidy's
one.
sister? Good. We're gonna
Jeff.
throw you in the fire.
He hasn't been
Jeff's
corrupted yet.
Innocent.
Jeff is
Jeff
innocent.
so innocent.
Do dragons work?
I mean-
Or does it have
Good
to be
Good
like?
job.
It just
man.
says the
Good.
blood of the innocent. It doesn't
He was, like,
specify a
Jeff
species or anything.
Enslaved for a
Shut your
while,
mouth,
so I
dude.
feel like
I
And
mean,
you know he would do it. He's such
Eat your
a-
fries,
Well-
Brian.
we'll ask him, but yeah, I think he would do it.
Yeah, I already saw you eating them. Pull another card,
It's
maybe
like
those will
3
be gone
days
too.
out.
I tried. You motherfuckers stopped me.
The good thing is, at least you had the cards because
Yeah,
those
I
didn't
don't-
disappear.
I don't know if they're that far out.
I know we were going to call them in, and then we called them off because we thought it would
We
be too
didn't know.
dangerous for them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now the
So-
sun is. It's a nice day.
Well, there's no storm out anymore, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So they could probably get here pretty quick. Yeah. We'll call them.
I could do that. Oh, well, because I mean, Malcolm's got the walkie.
Oh,
Malcolm?
you want me to call them?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop.
Yes, Captain.
Is
Battery died on that thing?
is the storm good?
There's no storm. It's been clear skies for like a half a day.
All
Almost.
right. I guess you can come in.
Okay. See you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And you hang up the call, and everyone make a perception check. Actually, Malcolm, you feel magic trying to locate you, as if someone's trying to scry on you. Do you resist it?
Malcolm, you're looking at me weird. What's going on?
Well,
You think Marguerite's trying to find you? Did you tell her where you were?
Malcolm,
What are you doing?
freeze? What's happening?
I think.
What are you doing?
Right? What's going on?
I resist.
All right, so
Wisdom save.
roll a wisdom save.
$25.
Whip, whip.
Hello?
Where are you? I just tried to find you.
We're by the forge.
Which is where?
The highest point of the hill.
We should have asked for flare guns.
What hill?
See? I told you. I told you we should have got a magical flare gun.
Look for the arrow. And a minor illusion, an arrow in the air above.
There you go. Perfect. That's just like a flare, only better because it's pointing
How
at
big
us.
is minor illusion?
5
so
square.
it's 5 feet, I think. Yeah. Let me double check. Minor illusion.
Oh, they may not see that.
30 feet away. It's only 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
And it's a 5-foot cube. So
I
it's
gotta
not
tell
a
you,
huge arrow.
they're at the
Bright
coast.
green.
They're at the coast. They're at Rebalder.
Just come to the Magic
Come
City.
to the school. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you
We're
knew
on the
that's where we
hill.
went.
I know that's where you went, but if I had your location, we could be there immediately.
Just find my location.
I mean, look for the green arrow. It's flashing about every 6 seconds.
Okay.
My teacups in my room.
You have to stand there and do it for the next hour.
Yeah, I'm doing like a minor illusion every 6 seconds until they get there.
Now make your perception checks.
I want to keep the one from last time. Damn it. 20.
Mine's the same. 20.
11.
27.
I rolled a 2.
Anyone who got a 5 or above.
Damn it! Why'd I waste natural 20 on this shit?
Yeah, I did the same shit. It's the first nat 20 I've gotten in fucking ages.
I rolled a nat 1 for a 20.
Through the hole, you see a dark opening appear
Ah,
and stretch. And the dream puncher comes out of it.
oh my god, this is weird. I hate it.
And
That's new.
the thing closes.
Is that new?
That's new.
Have we always been able to do that?
Nope.
They have a stick.
Nope.
They must have a
We've never done that before.
That's new for me.
Sounds like somebody forgot what I said last week about what happened to Jeff. So
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what happened to Jeff. Yep.
Jeff's not innocent.
He got
It's
powers.
It's
He's
still
still
new.
innocent. He got powered
yeah,
up
he got,
by the good dragon guy.
All right, but
Oh,
so if
yeah.
he has centuries worth of power in him, he's not innocent anymore.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Collapse.
Yeah,
ropes
I'm not that eloquent.
come down through the
I knew what you were trying
thing,
to say.
and Marguerite and Annette come through.
Hello.
Not a
Hi,
net.
Marguerite.
Annette.
Listen, not a net.
Okay,
Oh,
we're here.
hot
What do you
one,
need?
Annette.
Holy shit.
Up. I think we're leaving. Right? We're leaving? Or are we making a sword?
Uppies.
We
I
gotta
don't-
talk to Jeff.
I don't know why we called you guys. Honestly, I was just told to
Well-
call you.
We need Jeff.
Oh, you
Yeah.
need Jeff?
Yeah.
For what?
I just
Yeah.
want to play
All right,
cards.
I'll go get him.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
we can
wow.
just go.
What's that mean?
What do you mean?
He'll be down. Don't worry.
What do you mean he'll be down? He doesn't leave the what? What?
He can
The
leave.
thing?
I've never
What?
seen him leave.
He can't.
How's
Since
yeah?
when?
He's slept
He
before.
has.
He's slept
When?
before. Yeah.
Like when we first met him.
When he was sick? Well, that's when
We
he wasn't
were-
a part of the ship.
Your ship
Right,
can
but-
still stay in the air. It just takes
Oh,
him
okay.
to drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm not
So-
a ship guy.
He's the magic behind the propulsion.
Yes.
The
So,
engine.
Annette
The boat
and
still
Marguerite
floats
go
without
back
an
up.
engine.
Right.
And an adult red dragon drops down through the roof hole.
Oh, that's
I'm
not our
in it
Jeff.
anymore, you guys.
Oh.
Hi, Jeff.
El
You got big.
Jefe! I hug him.
When did you get big?
Like the other day. Today? It was
when the sh-
today.
It was today. It was
Finally
like an hour ago.
Became
An hour and a half.
man.
So,
I'm so proud of you.
follow
Jeff.
up question.
A little tiny dragon appeared and hit me in the nose, and then I started. I'm really hungry.
Was it rainbow colored?
Yes.
I want a rainbow colored dragon. I should have got a rainbow colored dragon instead of a book.
You're really hungry? Did nobody feed you?
Well, I eat a lot now.
Yeah, he's a lot bigger. So
Yeah, he's like bending down to be
Yeah.
eye level with you guys.
I don't think
how
this is
innocent are
gonna
you, buddy?
work. Yeah, that's a great question. How innocent are you?
Have you gone on a complete like murder rampage in a while?
Why would I do that?
See, that's a good answer.
Yeah, he's still
And you
innocent.
haven't like tried to hoard a whole bunch of like Like if I were to like hold out
maybe
this
don't mention the
wonderful
gold. Don't
sandwich,
He's hungry. He just said he was
Yeah.
hungry.
I palms
loves
out.
food.
Palms up.
I mean, are you giving that to me, or is it like?
Absolutely.
Is this one
It
of
has
those
nothing to
test
do with
things?
innocence. Come
No,
on.
this isn't a test thing.
Is
He-
this a test?
His tongue comes out and wraps around it slowly, and then pulls it.
That's cool. That's new.
I'll say I've seen you do worse to
What?
fucking sandwiches.
So,
than
What
I
are we
have.
not like, collecting that in your stomach? Are you
He did.
okay?
What are we doing?
Yeah,
I was
what-
gonna ask him for a little bit of blood.
I mean, I guess
Oh,
you
cool.
just need
Thanks.
a little bit.
Well,
Yeah, just
I
like
think
a
so.
drop.
Why?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like a drop.
We're gonna make a sword, right?
Are we gonna make this? Or we never did decide if that's what we were gonna do, but now we know.
You
we
need my
can.
blood to
Clean
make a
Let's
sword?
go.
That's weird.
Yeah, basically. I wonder if with his blood, since he's like blessed, would it be even better?
Sorry.
Are you asking me?
I'm asking the void.
He asked out loud in front of all of his
Breathing into
friends,
the void.
and everyone else,
I can say
and
the
everyone
void.
else is looking at him
Thinking
like,
out
"Who
loud.
knows?"
Yeah.
I have a question. Can you,
Mhm.
if we look inside the cauldron, does it look like what does it look like inside?
It's empty.
Okay.
You guys
We have
have all the
things, right?
materials.
I know, but I have a question.
Oh,
He was here.
Yep.
He did his sword thing.
Yep.
What if he did something to the cauldron? So when we drop our pieces in, they go to where he is or something. fucked
I'd
up
like to
that.
check the
That's-
cauldron for traps.
Right. I was just thinking. I mean, I don't know if that's smart, but that's what I would do.
Then make an Arcana-based perception check.
Oh God.
Is that just an Arcana roll?
intelligence.
If you're
What does that
if you're proficient in perception, you get the proficiency bonus for your
Okay.
Arcana roll.
Okay.
Thanks.
It's an intelligence-based.
So
Perception
that
check.
would be then.
Yeah, intelligence-based perception
I'm
check,
looking at him.
basically. Yes.
Okay. That would be a 17.
You do not magically feel anything altered on the cauldron.
Oh.
It doesn't look different at all.
That burger
It
looked
looks
real
fine.
good.
Just
I heard that.
Um,
Thundercat.
it just was
Oh.
weird. I just feel like it's
Doesn't
weird that
suck.
he left everything here. Like, look at what I did. Follow my trail.
Well, I mean, he didn't know that we had all the stuff. Did he?
He must. Not an idiot.
I mean, I haven't felt anybody trying to look at
Canoodle your
me.
brain.
Well,
I don't think
brainwash.
that's the word I was looking for. It was canoodle.
Brain
That's not the
canoodle?
word.
That
That's
seems.
implies,
that seems like
that's-
more like your
That's
books.
explicit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I haven't felt it, but I don't know.
I gotta tell you, I'm not sure I would know if I felt it. I'd be like, oh,
Well,
my brain is especially itchy today. Like,
I've heard that with the scrying spell, it's easier if you have something of the person.
well, I gotta say, we've left a lot of blood behind. I know I have at least,
No, I mean like an object. So if you've like,
but not like bodily fluids.
I don't think so.
I feel like that's wrong.
I mean, maybe like a body part, maybe.
You don't think like somebody's blood you could scry? and
Duke's
use your
clothes
part
went
of them?
somewhere.
That's what's worrying me right there. All the Duke's whatever he had, because I don't know where that.
It's-
Yeah, I don't know where I have this keep, but you know,
But you don't.
Maybe that's where my
got
stuff
one.
is.
These are two separate things. These
Yeah.
are not related at all.
My things
don't know,
might
like
be in your
what-
keep. Maybe, they
Maybe
went
the
there
boss
for
of your
safekeeping.
keep is wearing Duke's pants.
Maybe he has my gold.
Maybe
has his
he
battle
has
axe great
a
axe.
6 of the pickle punchers.
Blarg not know where get title to business, but Blarg is rich.
Blarg like pickle. Well,
So are we making a sword or are we destroying a sword? What are we
Captain?
doing?
it's your call.
I don't think we should make
Kinda
it.
is. I don't think. I mean,
I think we should talk about it. I don't think one person gets to say.
No, I mean, I
isn't that how a
think
captain works, though?
we're
I
at a
say
big
we make it.
disadvantage.
Oh.
I've
This is a
never
democracy.
made a decision for us once because every time I've made a decision, we've never done it.
we don't.
That's you
Yeah,
got
I
a point.
mean,
I'll say,
that's
you
fair.
know how fast we can mutiny his ass?
We are willful.
You guys always ask me for my decision. I say something and then we don't do it
We do the
anyway.
opposite. Yeah,
I mean, I'll argue.
more like a dad than a captain.
It's
We
just
would
like I'm
be at
just
a
a face.
severe disadvantage for not having a sword.
So here's my thought:
I have an idea.
is if we do have it and he gets it from us, he's more powerful. That's my worry. Like, because
How would one use 3 swords? Doesn't he already have
Mhm.
one and now a second one?
still a tail.
Oh, he's a big dragon. Why would he need the sword? Right?
It's part of him.
Oh, that's right. It's teeth. They're teeth. They're fangs.
Yeah.
So I think that's what worries me.
I
Is
haven't.
that if he becomes complete, we're fucked.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
So I mean, destroy it so
Just
he doesn't
watched
have
that
a
movie recently.
chance.
Yes,
Can we just
are
knock out his
far
teeth?
shit out of luck.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right.
There's got to be
Exactly.
like some sort of like magic to like hold on to something, yank it out of somebody's hands or like mouth or something.
Isn't there like a rod
Mm.
of like not moving?
Oh, an immovable rod?
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I
think
don't know
there's
what
a card
that
for
would
that?
No, maybe actually. I don't
Probably.
know. It could be. You know what worries me about those cards is that we saw a good thing happen and we saw a bad thing happen. And also the good things not necessarily that good. You still have to go and fight some shit. It's not like, oh, you get a house.
Right.
You get a house with strings
I
attached
mean,
to it.
No, he's like a
Out of
fucking Duke
character
now.
right now.
Wait.
I don't know where it
Yeah,
is.
I was gonna
so
say,
we'll figure that out.
Ironhide, dude.
First, out of character, we don't know that it's full of monsters either. We just know that he
Oh,
has
yeah,
a
they
keep.
said
Yeah,
it.
we
I
just
thought
know
you
that
said
he
it on
has-
the
No,
deed.
no,
You've
it's
inherited
just
this house, but it's full of monsters.
Yeah, no.
I've
we just
inherited
know
the Tomb of Horrors.
he has a
Have
deed.
fun.
So
The DM has not made up the other parts inside of it, but I have a deed.
I honestly
That
feel
sounds like a one shot to me.
I honestly feel like that's a one shot. Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yep.
The Journey to Ironhide.
So I don't know. I feel I'm torn. I could go either way with destroying it or making a weapon out of it. I guess I don't want to go into a fight with this guy and not be able to hurt him either. Is the thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know if we need it necessarily, or I'm just like freaking out about it.
I mean, either way you slice the potato, I mean, it could be bad. It could fall into the wrong hands. I mean, or it could be the linchpin that caused the downfall of this guy. But
I think if we destroy them, that gives him less chance to even become complete at all.
Right.
that's another driving point.
Yep, I think that's a really good point too. That was kind of the original point that I kept coming back to when I was saying let's make.
I mean, and when we first like heard about this, I think our initial thought was to destroy them.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm still on Team Destroy It, but I mean, if we need a sword to kill that thing, then we gotta use it.
Just like,
Right.
how are we going to kill this thing? We don't know how we're going to kill an
Don't we have
elder
a visitor?
dragon to begin with.
With stab it a bunch of times until it's dead.
Punch it.
I think all of our initial thoughts was to destroy it. However, we pretty much have confirmation in front of us that he has some god tier sword. So why would we not want to match that? We'd just be
Well,
going
the
into
only
combat at a
reason-
disadvantage.
I agree with all of that, except for the fact that if he gets that sword, we're fucked. That's the only thing. It's almost like, why have
Then
it
let
at
him get it.
all?
Frankly, we're
Well.
fucked without the sword too.
I
think
think we have more allies than he does. I think we can call on all
killing
of
his allies.
we can call on our friends to give us backup, and we might be able to take them on
Well-
without the sword.
Ooh, I
And
just
then-
remembered something.
Huh.
We never told the fart that we killed the tieflings.
Well, it just happened.
Yeah.
But we the
It
other part,
literally
too, is-
just happened.
Yeah.
right.
a
Like
I was like, we were
moments
supposed to
ago.
talk to him.
the
He's
other,
an ally.
the other part too, though, if we keep it, who's wielding it?
Not it.
Because it's going to be a short sword. It's not going to be a great sword. It's because we don't have enough to make a big sword.
And
You can
Alright,
use any-
is the and then is the necromancy from the sword going
Right, the
to
deep-
injure
right.
someone too?
Exactly. We don't know what it's going to do to whoever's wielding it. What if
We don't know what it's capable of.
Yeah.
Like the
I mean,
things we
it's-
don't
it's
know outweigh the things we
the
know.
variables that we
Yeah.
don't know are too great. I agree. 'Cause there's a lot of
it's
parts
a
we
risk.
don't know.
It's a risk reward thing. I mean, we also don't know, how powerful is the sword that he has, and how much of a disadvantage are we actually going into with this?
Field
I
test.
mean, how he's already a god, a demigod.
Does
Uh,
Malcolm, you have all the sword pieces, right?
Except for one.
All right. Who is that one? Do I have one? I don't think so. I think
Someone
I do.
attuned to it.
Ironhide did.
I didn't attune to it.
Ironhide has one.
I haven't.
And you're fine.
Yeah,
Nope. Well, I mean, kinda.
I'm just.
And he
I'm wise.
seems weird lately,
So-
doesn't he?
yeah.
I was really
If
sad
you-
because the king died.
If
and
you're
then,
wielding it
you know,
for the
they hurt
right
my friends.
reason,
Yeah,
That's a slippery slope, though, in my opinion.
I haven't wielded it.
I mean,
I'm
it
doing
absolutely
this for the right
is,
reason, and then two weeks later, you're fucking like,
Thanos.
right, like.
but, I mean, we could load the bullet,
So here's my idea.
make the sword, and no
and
one
I can take a
holds
peek
it.
and see what it does. I don't know if that'll tell me if it's cursed. Well, I just figured out what that portal handkerchief does.
Uh-huh.
I figured out what the cards do. I mean, I
Right,
could just
but-
identify the sword.
But after, we'd have to make it. We
Exactly.
would have to make it.
Correct.
It's not like you can just identify a
Right.
piece.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just lay it out like it's a complete sword? Do you think that will be fine? That would work? Right? That works.
Have we tried to identify a
Don't think
piece?
so.
I don't believe
Yeah, we
tried
have.
to identify
Yeah.
a piece. We did?
Did
I
we?
don't remember that. I believe you. I just
Malcolm?
don't remember it.
What?
So, I
Do you
can't
remember
identify
ever
jack
trying
and
to
shit,
identify a
so-
piece?
Yeah, we
This is a
identified
piece
it.
of a sword.
Okay.
I've identified
All right.
it.
I identified it. We got the whole like what it's made out of and stuff.
But we also don't really know what he can do. I know he's bad, but I don't really know what he can do. Not
Right.
really.
Well, I mean, we've already seen him summon beholders and level cities.
He can kill another
So-
god.
And that's without the powers of a demigod. And that's what worries me. I don't know if that's when he had the powers or not, but powers or no powers, that's not good.
All right, so which way is everyone leaning right now?
I'm
Destroy.
torn.
Right.
I want to destroy it.
I want to.
I'll go with the group, but I think we should keep it and make a sword
said
out
we
of
make
it.
it.
I'll go with the party vote, but I think we should keep it.
So, all
Sword.
right, I have a question. Is there
Sword.
are there 2 votes for sword and 2 for destroy right now? Because
You would be the.
that's a lot of pressure.
You're
That's
the
all on you,
tiebreaker.
You're the yeah.
I told Ito
They're
that
gonna
I was
tell
going to
you?
destroy it, and I still want to.
Yeah, I say we make the sword.
It's decided.
Hold on one second.
Oh no, he's gonna make like a third.
No, I had to make sure. I had the spell prepared so I could dump them out.
He's like counter idiot.
So looks like we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to make that decision. No, I have the spell prepared, so I will cast. I think it was Helena's hand purse,
Elena's handbag.
and I will dump. I will just turn it over.
Drops
Do
on the
the-
floor.
So the hilt and the
The
pommel
loudest
fall out,
clang.
and 2 blade pieces fall out.
The loudest clangs ever.
I
They
is a-
weirdly don't make clangs. It's like,
Thuds.
yeah, it's more of a
Just
thud.
thuds.
So like a
That's
muffled-
even. Yeah, that's even I think realer because we're in such this is a very real tense situation. So I think just that magical sound that they make
Um,
kind of adds to it.
So, Sal, you read when you were reading the books, trying to see like how much blood was needed. You know how how to prepare the ingredients because you were reading, so you know how to set up the pot in the order in order to make it into a smelting liquid rather than a destroying liquid. It says it needs one person at each of the 4 pillars around it. They need to be holding their hands on it at first. That activates the pot.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I still haven't pulled out my piece, so I'm just looking around and waiting for people to.
Well, I'll prepare the mixture. Jeff, may I see your claw hand?
He holds it out. It's literally the size of you. Like you would fit in his hand if he like just squeezed.
Just make the tiniest little cut and just get a couple drops of blood there.
When you do it, he goes, "Ow!" And he's like, "Just gotcha. It didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
That didn't hurt. I know."
I kiss it better.
Yeah, you would.
Aww.
You just got like dragon blood all over your face now.
So he just takes his paw up and like pats you on the head, and you have blood like covering the top of your head.
Perfect.
Oh, something new and different, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm preparing the mixture while everybody, I guess, does what they're doing.
What do you need? What do you need? Do you need somebody to do something?
Oh, well, yeah, we're all gonna need to. Somebody's gonna need to be at each one of these pillars. While we smelt it, probably
suck up my life force?
Ironhide probably needs to be the one to place all the pieces in there. Or maybe even Clem, because we have to make a wisdom saving throw every time we touch one, don't we?
If you intend to use it.
I'll say, what about if you just
I thought it was if
use
we
like
just
a cloth?
touched
it. No. Because you guys have held it without intending to use it, and you were fine.
Well, okay.
Oh, that's
Strap
what it
on some
was. I couldn't remember
rubber
that.
gloves, you know?
Yeah, I got a pretty good wisdom save.
All right. Well, yeah, if we're not intending to use it, then I don't think it matters as much.
Yeah, that's a good question. If I wear gloves, does it matter?
Find out.
I'll use my mage
gloves,
hand
fine.
to slowly put each piece in there. And I guess the final piece is Ironhide's piece, right? You haven't taken it out yet?
No, I haven't.
So who is putting?
You're not going to do
No,
it.
no. I'm not doing that. I've had this note in my little thing that said use the thing to try something, and I've never done that, and I kind of realize what that thing is now.
You just said thing a lot. That's not helpful.
Who is
so
the
the
one
thing that I
putting
should-
the pieces into the cauldron?
I'm using my mage hand to put them into the cauldron.
Okay. So the 4 of you who stand around and touch the pillars, nothing happens to you. It's just they're pressure plates and you have to push them. And it brings the energy up from the ground and turns the cauldron to a low plum color. And as you add the ingredients, you see them start to melt and turn into the mixture to you don't add the blood until the very end according to the notes. So you see it once you get it all done. It's like a weird green electric color. And then you add the blood and it goes to like a cool, like it looks almost like water.
Who's standing at the pillars?
So
Everyone
you could be at a
I guess.
pillar, Clementine. And if you
I
had
assumed
iron,
Malcom was like, fuck this.
I can push both pillars down.
No, you can't.
no,
I
they're
mean-
set in a
They're
way
too
that you
far
need a
apart.
person at each one.
Hey. All right.
My crook's not big enough?
Malcolm. Well, I guess there's 4 of them, so yeah, all of you have to be at pillars. I guess I'll prepare the mold. And then I'll look at Ironhide and it's like last piece.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, it's right there, right in front of me. Just don't take the wrap around it. That's sentimental.
Okay. Yeah, I'll iron, or I'll mage hand it out and shake off the wrap until it falls off. Takes a little longer than I want it to for this serious situation.
So the final piece falls in, and after a few minutes, you see the liquid start to dissipate, and all the power from you guys pushing down the plates resists and sets the plates back up, and the forge is in the cauldron is off. Inside the cauldron, there is a ingot. So you now have to forge the sword.
All right, who knows how to forge swords?
Duke.
I am not
I
proficient
don't
in
think
that.
so. Weren't you like a bartender? No. Sorry.
He was a
I
bouncer.
mean, I was a mercenary before that.
Okay, all right. Were you used to forge
Did you-
swords?
yeah.
in your
Are you?
spare
Do you
time?
have a background in blacksmithing?
He's like, maybe.
Bitch, I might.
You wrote that, do you?
All right. Well, you don't have a
I
hammer
roll for
anymore.
it.
Are you?
Make- Make a history check.
It's a proficiency.
That makes sense.
Just so you know, it's a proficiency in the game.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Seems about
You
right.
remember hanging around a blacksmith, but not paying attention to whatever the fuck he did.
Yeah, it checks out.
Damn it.
Spracket knows how to make things.
Like a blacksmith, though?
I don't know.
Do I? I might have
We-
something for this.
Do we want to bring him in on this, though? Is the question. This is kind of
We might have
deal with the
to.
devil.
I
we're
might
making
have.
over
I
here.
might have something for this.
Right now, we just have a real fancy hitting stick, basically. Like,
So
just like,
There's a time and place for that.
I mean, I could. Can we forge it into brass knuckles instead?
Do we have to forge it here?
I mean-
So-
make
They have to be
intelligence checks.
Oh god, we're all so stupid though.
I doubt we have to forge it here.
I rolled a 1.
Hey,
I also
20
rolled a 1.
21.
What is it?
Sal, an
If I
intelligence
rolled a
check.
1, I would have rolled a 0.
Yeah, it's a 5.
He's not paying
I rolled a
attention.
2.
9.
So Sal, you realize you have a forge here, and you know that you're supposed to heat metal up to put into a mold.
Well, I thought that that was what was happening with the cauldron, because typically you mix the metals as a liquid, and then
You
I
gave
thought it was already
the
hot.
dormant metal actual property through the cauldron.
Yeah, some kind of weird magic metal that doesn't follow the properties of physics.
Correct.
So,
it's
yes,
got,
let's-
like, void energy in it. I'm not surprised.
I can
Yeah,
create
hey,
food
yeah.
that tastes bland. I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
My punch
well,
is
let's-
heal. That makes no sense.
Let's heat it up. I'm sure I've spent some time around some makeshift forges with my traveling camp.
I've seen people make a horseshoe. That's got to be similar.
Can I add anything to that roll?
So you would be doing a history check to see if you've done that. So your history.
Cool. That's a 7.
Oh, a little bit better than Duke's.
You're like, yeah, I've been near forges. Couldn't tell you how
Yeah.
they fucking work.
Yeah.
I like to read.
You're like, I know this makes air.
It's really
feel like
hot
we're
in
all pretty
there. I
qualified
try
here.
to stay out of it, honestly.
You sure it's air or is it wind?
Malcolm, you got
No.
anything in your bag of tricks over there?
I'm looking.
Well, I
Okay.
okay. I'm proficient in history. Can I just? I don't know. I read a lot of books. Maybe I read a book about blacksmithing.
Blacksmithing
Hey,
for
there you
dummies.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Just
was.
for shits and
You know
giggles,
what?
you're reading about
Go for
blacksmithing.
it.
I wanted to say I hung out with a dude who made horseshoes. That's all.
Yeah, you
so
can roll too.
I don't
All right.
know though.
You're just gonna
Can I
make like a
detect
shadow cursed fucking
Nope.
horseshoe.
For
Can I
getting a little
detect the
better,
forge's
I
thoughts?
rolled an 11.
Hey, slowly going up.
You know how to make the forge hot. You don't know how to get the metal from point A to point B.
You need to create wind
sitting on
using
the table.
air.
So you start making the forge come back to life. It is getting hot. Everyone is sweating. Except for Saal and Jeff. Jeff is just like, this is nice.
Yeah, this feels pretty good. It was kind of cold out there, but
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know how to make fire, I guess. I don't know.
You know how to operate.
Oh, you
the
needed
bellows.
fire?
I can operate bellows.
You know how to make the forge hot. As I said, you don't know how to get the metal
Am
from
marking
point
that
A to point B.
as a proficiency. No, I'm kidding.
Proficient in bellows.
Crap.
Cool. All right. Well, there's a step. We got a
Malcom.
step.
You can roll a history check if you want.
Like, no, I don't.
I don't want to. Good. I rolled really bad, so that's good.
Oh no.
7.
Oh, God. So you guys have, it's really hot in here.
Well, I walk outside then.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah, for some reason I thought it would be
12
easier to make a
on
sword.
my history check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently you did.
I thought the hard part was the decision. No,
Why
it's
did we
the actual
think
making
we
a
could
sword.
do this though?
Oh
Why did
my
we think we
God.
could do this?
Oh, I totally.
We
think
definitely
we
have a
could do this.
totally different set of
Now-
skills for this.
If this metal was made out of wood, we'd be great because I'm proficient in woodworking.
We know
we could
someone
just
who
fucking
made
call up
metal
Jesus Christ.
armadillos.
Guys, I think we just make an improvised weapon at this point.
How about we call Sprocket?
You just have like a fucking
Someone get a
club.
hold of Sprocket. And I'm
If-
just gonna do that.
We have to.
Can I do that?
I mean,
Is anyone gonna argue me?
I'd rather not
Argue
bring
shit.
him in on this, but
Well,
if we have to,
Sal,
if
do
we
you know
don't
how
have
to
a
make a
choice,
sword?
if we're out of options.
Sal, do you know
Did
how
you
to make
roll?
a sword? Yeah, I did.
Have
You
you
rolled a 12.
thought about it?
I know how to
Oh,
make a horseshoe.
Yeah.
He indeed
Yeah,
knows
I
how to
mean-
make a
Wait, wait.
horseshoe. And that's
so you
it.
could make a horseshoe out of it, and then
You
we
could just
could no,
donkey
that's
kick
not
the
gonna
shit out
work.
of people.
Couldn't you just hit him with the horseshoe? You could
Put
put it on a rope.
horseshoe
And then
on your.
hit him
You
with it.
don't have hooves.
You need to take this hunk of metal and put it on the rope
Yeah,
and throw it at
flail.
people.
You
Yeah,
can
I
make
think
multiple.
there's
You could
flail.
probably make multiple
about it.
horseshoes out of it.
No, think about that.
We just need to make an evil horse now. Let's
No.
do that.
I think so. I went to the circus and I saw these people with rope darts, and like you
Oh.
put the horseshoe on the end, and you can just spin it around and throw it at people. Like pull it back.
All right, I've never done that though. You're asking me to become proficient in a thing I've never done.
You're proficient with your hands and weird stuff, so I assumed you would just.
Sounds
Have
terrible.
you ever hit anybody with a book? I assume it would.
Yes.
I assume it would hurt a little bit more than it would with your hand.
I honestly feel like she's probably Jason Bourne someone with a book like right in the throat.
Yeah.
Just like
Give her a horseshoe and like.
I was
bang.
thinking of fucking
We
John
don't need to
Wick,
make
where
a
he's
short
just like
sword.
bashing a
Just-
dude's teeth in.
I could make knuckles, dusters, if you would.
I said somebody should make brass knuckles out of these for me. That would be awesome. Or I guess they would be void metal knuckles.
I mean, realistically, brass knuckles is just a horseshoe for the fingers.
Yep, finger horseshoes. That's right.
Hey.
you say that, and I
It's
figure
a
like
similar
little
design.
tiny horseshoes for each finger.
Yeah.
Like finger
I mean, that's what
caps.
they'll look like if he
Like
makes
little-
them, but he knows how to
tiny
make
horseshoes. Dude, I'll fucking
This is
horseshoe
ridiculous. But you're so this is okay, but if that happens, that means when we fight him, I have to get up close to him constantly, which I was probably gonna do anyway.
You were gonna do anyway.
Yeah, we all knew
Yeah.
you were gonna try and
Yeah.
boop him on the snoot.
That's right. It's not like I was gonna
Uh,
I can't do much from back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see you throw a lot of things other than you
I
know
threw darts.
when you throw. Usually, when you throw things, it's because someone shot it at you first.
No, I don't think I've ever thrown anything back at someone.
Have you had the opportunity to?
I feel like you
That's
have.
sad. I'm pretty sure you have.
I think so.
Oh,
I think I've caught things before and taken no damage, but not thrown it back. Like
so
I-
Mr. DM,
there were bullets recently. I couldn't throw them back.
could Ironhide make
Yes.
dusters for Clem?
Please, for the love of God.
They would look like the ugliest things to ever be created.
That's fine.
But they'd work.
We need utility.
Yep.
yeah.
I do care about style though, so I was kidding. That's not true.
I can make them into a smackers.
The hell is a smacker?
Smackers.
A hand smacker.
Oh, I thought it was like cereal.
Yeah, no, well, I take out my book and I write that down, and then I close my book. So, you want the hand smackers? It really does sound like a breakfast
Well, I
cereal.
don't know because now I have to be like in direct contact with.
Give one to
Well,
Duke.
it's gonna be anyway. Like,
Well, it was gonna have a whole ass handle before.
Yeah, and then Duke was going to wield it, and now it's on you.
We can put like a little like, buffer.
padding there.
Otherwise, I'm
Yeah.
calling Sprocket, and he knows what we're gonna. He now knows that we're trying to forge a potential fang of this weird dragon dude.
Can we do like a
Is that
gauntlet with like that
It's
over
I
top?
have
You
no
don't
problem.
have to tell him what it is. You can
Right,
just be
that's
like,
what I
"Hey,
was
we're
gonna say.
dumb and we don't know how to make a sword. Can you help us?"
We time the gift of gabs right. I can do 4 of them.
It's just.
We'll help him. We'll make him help us, and then we'll take
Sal,
his memory.
I really think that altering someone's memory has some like long-term effects on their life. So I don't think you should do that.
Yeah, like he
It's
can never
only
love
6
again. What
seconds.
did you do?
Oh,
It's only like 6 seconds. Yeah, it's not like a
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
real memory alteration. It's just
capacity
making
for
them
trust.
forget the last.
So I mean, I
6
could both
seconds.
have crazy gauntlets.
no,
Wait. So now you want just like a random fist? You're just gonna go around punching people?
Oh no! Cool fist to punch things.
I know, but it's not really good for your like when you don't get a like you're not proficient in it. Is what I'm saying.
What do you mean? I'm
I
not proficient in punching things.
No, you don't.
Why
have
not?
Tavern
I
Brawler, do
feel
you?
like
you would need Tavern Brawler because it would be
Mm.
considered an improvised weapon further.
like whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Like fisticuffs are an improvised weapon.
Well, I have martial arts, which is why I can add.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm just saying, I
that's the
can't make them
difference.
into like big ass gauntlets. Like that's not a weapon.
you would do
No, it would be
1
like,
plus your strength mod plus your rage. You
well,
would
if there was any bonus to them.
right, or if
Like
there's
per
any other
hand?
properties
Because they don't count as weapons.
per attack.
Yeah. Like for
Oh.
me, they would count as weapons because my hands count as weapons.
Yeah.
Balls.
Yeah. If you
No
took
gloves.
1 level in monk, though,
Then you would be fine.
that's all you would need. is
So,
one
do you
level.
guys still need me here? Can I go wait up on the ship?
All right. We
Who's that?
got his blood.
yeah, we got
Jeff.
everything we need.
Oh,
Jeff.
yeah, you're
Thanks,
good.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Malcolm's gonna
Thank
go
you.
back to the ship with Jeff for a minute.
Love you,
Well,
Jeff.
Thanks, Malcolm.
We need you, I think.
It's really hot in here.
You need me?
Well, not you. No, we need Malcolm.
For a minute.
Well, we always need Jeff, though. But right
I
now,
don't
no,
think
you're
we
good.
need Malcolm now. We already did all the things. with the
Is that
cauldron,
part
now I
done?
gotta
We just need to
Yes.
forge. Oh, okay.
You just
Yeah.
need
we
to
don't
forge
need-
it now.
Okay.
Yeah, I know
Well,
how to do
all right.
that.
Do
right.
you want to ride up,
Yeah, hey.
Malcolm?
Please.
He like gets down.
I'll crawl up.
He helps you with his other little hand. All right, hold
Large
on.
little hand.
He has a small hand.
His
Yeah,
other giant
it's bigger than
hand.
me. Yeah. Does he have a tiny hand?
One smaller
It's a
than you.
strong
Got one
hand.
small hand.
And
Uh,
he stretches his wings up out of the thing at first, and then jumps up. So like you get like that roller coaster feel, like your stomach just. And then after his body clears it, he flaps. And he
wow, that
flies
was
up.
fun.
And on top of the ship, you notice that there's that panel that you've never seen open before, but it's open. And he lands in it, and it's his room. And so he lets you out the front.
Is there enough room on top of the the deck for a 10-foot circle?
Yes.
I would like to cast my first teleportation circle,
Okay.
and I'm only casting
Day
it.
down.
I'm only casting it there for the first day in my 1 year of casting it on the deck.
I fucking knew it.
So I'm just gonna always have a level 5 spell gone.
So doing
basically.
it for a year permanently ingrains it there?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
If you remember correctly, Gad did that to Talianix's boat.
Mhm.
The The name TBD.
No, the name of the
It's a new
boat
name.
was-
It's a new name. It's a new name now.
No, it's yeah. It's always that name in my heart.
So, what are you four doing?
All right. So,
It only
I'm
takes me a
making
minute, so I head back down after.
all right, if you're making I just want to be clear, if you're making knuckles with it, I am the only one who can use it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's all-
nobody else is going to be able to use it.
I don't know how
effectively.
to make
I'm fine
anything
with it.
else.
That's up to you if you're okay with using it.
No pressure.
All the pressure. Are you okay with that
problem,
pressure, Clem?
yeah, you have to be
Yeah, it's
okay
fine.
with it. My problem
It's
with
fine.
bringing Sprocket into this is anyone who's tied up in this is in inherent danger, and I kind of sort of care about him a little bit.
Sal, I'm just going to go ahead and point this out. Anybody we've ever come in contact with is already in that imminent danger. So him knowing us, he's already in
All right,
that danger.
I mean-
just make the damn things. Let's
If you
go.
want to get technical, like
It's
the
a
whole
little
world's in danger right now, so
It's a little
one
different, and I
person
think
being
we all
dragged
know it.
in.
He nuked 3 cities to prove a point to us.
Yeah. So like one
I'm
person to
obviously
fucking advance
outvoted
things?
in this. This is
No, I don't want to contact him because of that reason. Because the less knowledge he has is the better. But I just want to make sure making these for Clem falls on me right now, and then Clem potentially using these
Definitely using them.
falls on her.
right.
Okay.
And well,
We'll
ultimately, yeah, it's up to Clem.
We'll just have some downtime, and Duke and I will go and train, and he'll get a level of monk, and then he can use them too.
If we're gonna do that, Sal, let's go ahead and trade
Do the
stories.
montage.
Montage.
I put away my detective cap and my monocle, and then I pull out an apron and I fold it down because I realize that my half plate it doesn't get dirty, and I become blacksmith Ironhide.
I was so confused as to where you were going.
Oh,
That-
God.
Yeah, you gotta look the part.
What is happening?
I have this for cooking, but it
So-
works for. It's probably
Now
gonna
you're
catch fire.
Now you're cooking metal.
Yeah.
This takes as much time as it would actually take to craft knuckle
Horseshoes.
dusters.
Yeah.
Do you
So
need help? Can I help him in any way?
Yeah, sure. If you want to.
Hours
keep the
and
billows going.
hours.
it's going to
Just blow
take
the
time.
air.
It will probably
Okay.
take the
What I have
rest
to
of the
do.
day.
I eat that sandwich. I eat another sandwich before I start because that way I'm just all
Where
right.
do you get these sandwiches from?
That's my last one.
How old is that?
You don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
Uh,
Pocket
Malcolm
sandwich. Ooh.
Malcolm will find a corner of the workshop, and he will spend an hour.
Yes.
He will spend an hour.
I don't think that takes that long.
Yes. No.
I'm trying to like. There's a lot of spells that take an hour to cast, and I'm going through and I'm
Maybe
like,
he's not casting. Maybe
Oh
he's
no!
writing.
Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't take an hour. I was looking at the wrong thing. It takes 1 minute. He'll take a minute and cast a spell, and he will include the group's names in this spell, and there is a dim doorway that only shines for them.
what's that?
Oh, is that?
It's a place for us to stay for the night.
Oh, neat.
Oh, okay.
That
I
doesn't
don't
look like
know.
the hut.
That's the new one.
That's,
it's a big hut.
Do they
I
have
gotta
cards
make this,
there?
but I need to check this out
Yeah.
after.
Open the door and look in.
Yeah. No.
Come on in, Sal.
I am using it, but that's the sound.
Oh.
That's the sound of the bell.
What do I see inside?
Who's staying to make the sword?
The two of them are working together to do that. I
Okay, Sal, you
can't
coming
really
in?
help them at all.
Sal, you coming in?
I mean, I poke my head in.
The large, like foyer, like landing room, with stairwells that just wind everywhere throughout the whole
Is this
building.
magnificent mansion?
It is.
Nice. Yeah.
So
Oh, that's big. It echoes.
So in this place, you all have your own room because he said your name,
Schwancy.
if I remember correctly.
No, they all are allowed in.
Oh, okay. So you don't get your own room. He can
Unless-
set you a room if you
There's
want.
enough rooms
Yeah,
in there.
it's
that
up to
There's
me
plenty
to
of
what it
room.
looks like.
Dibs
There's
on this one.
100 rooms that are Malcolm's determination when he casts the spell.
It's like a square footage you're supposed to go by. But
I know. I
There's
made.
it's
plenty
more
I have.
fun when there's.
I have
it's more fun
rooms.
when there's no rules.
I have rooms for everyone.
It's a pocket mansion. Like
Right. It's more fun when there's no rules.
There's banana pudding all over the place in
There's true.
Ironhide's room.
It's just a giant banana
It's a
pudding.
it's a
fucking
beach.
slip
It's
and
a beach
slide.
of banana
Sorry.
pudding.
Jesus Christ.
And as the
and the
three of
maids want to
them
clean it up so much, but they can't.
as the three of them walk into the door and the other two are there
Playing.
forging
Laboring.
away,
Playing.
that is where we will
Laboring.
end tonight.
Playing.
Thanks for watching this dysfunctional D&D presentation of the War for Garaxia. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to keep up with the Guardians of Garaxia and a ton more. Homebrewed just for you.